craven, torn apart by the greedy, weakened and exposed, forever on the defense.
How's it going, guys? Hope you're all doing well. It's time for some late night Warhammer. Granted, it's not even that late for me. It's only 6 p.m. here. That's one of the things I've always talked to Lady Turin about, is that living in, like, Europe, I actually prefer to stream at like 5, 6, 7 p.m. when I'm a little bit more awake, a little bit more alert. But oh no, the internet did a little bit of a dive there for a second, but seems like we're okay. But yeah, I really do like to stream in the later hours of the night. But nonetheless, we're going to keep streaming early in general. Don't you guys worry. Just a little late night stream here and there. Had some other stuff I had to take care of today. Some adult stuff, which was always fun. Taxes, all that good, all those good times. But how you guys doing? Yeah. So the song that was playing in the beginning is called The BFG Division by Mick Gordon. I'm thinking about doing a new version of that, but I guess we probably have another DLC on the horizon sometime soon. So perhaps just waiting for that to get the cinematic footage would be prudent. But there's another really good song by Mick Gordon that he did for the 2020 Doom soundtrack, which was, I think, The Only Thing They Fear Is You. It's really, really good. I thought that one would actually be a good kind of successor to the original, but I don't know. The BFG Division's kind of hard to pass up on. Cries in European, says Ice Power Total War. I know. Yeah, we're going, man. So today's group stage, we have the Warp Chicken. It's going to be played by Zero. Then we have a Lithanar, who's going to be played by Red Legion. We have Hadries playing Deathmaster Snickage. Hadries, of course, our resident Skaven champion for many events we've had. And then Killerino is playing the Sisters of Twilight. So quite cool. Now, this is going to be played on the previous patch, so many of the elements of the Skaven army that were stronger then are still, in that price point. So obviously these replays were played a while back. There's 17 groups in total, 17 streams. Unless I just only do those streams, it's going to take a while to get through them. So we're pretty close to finishing those. So after we finish this stream, we'll have 4 groups left. Yeah, after this. And I'm probably going to do 2 more streams in total for both of those and just kind of tag them together. I'm not really sure. Or maybe we'll just do one huge balls deep stream to finish it. Carter K, yes, dude, thanks for streaming while I bartend. Good to make the night go faster. Hey, man, I got you covered. And we'll keep it going. Be about 2 hours, give or take, 2-3 hours, and then from there, maybe I'll switch back over to the main client and we can do some FFA, some of that fun stuff. So, Nicholas Morgenthaler, oh no, have to do my taxes as well. Let me give you my money so I have to pay less. Yeah, it's a tax write-off. There you go. Thanks for the 5 CHF, man. Really appreciate that, Nicholas. And my name is also Nick. Cheers, man. Yeah, it's a very strong group. A little bit late on the East Coast. Yeah, my dad lives in New York City, actually, Falcon. Yeah, he's out there. So I'm pretty used to working with that time zone and kind of calling him before he, hits the hay and all that. So, yep. And there we go. I know, sorry it's late for some of you guys, but nonetheless, the rest of you guys who can watch, you're in for a treat. It's going to be fun. And fear not, the stream, as always, will be up tomorrow, and you guys can catch all the replays in the VOD after the fact. So loading into our first match of the day. It is going to be the Warriors of Chaos, led by Zero and the Warp Chicken, facing off against the Sisters of Twilight. So certainly a fun matchup. Somebody in chat pointed out that a big chicken certainly has some, decent matchups in this pool, right? Because there's 2 lords that are very dedicated to sniping, and he's one of the best anti-sniper lords out there. Warp Chicken does have 50% missile resist, so this bad boy is very, very tough to pick off. And he's got a big HP pool, good mass, unbreakable. Also brings a little bit of magic resistance to bear. So for example, there are a multitude of factions which have magic damage and missile damage. So against like Silver Bullets, for example, Warp Chicken is only going to be taking 25% of that damage. So my middle name is actually Turin, yeah. In real life, that's my actual name. Yes. And now if we take a look here at the Chaos Army as we progress, it is going to be Marauders backed by Warriors in the front. Warp Chicken with some wild Chaos Trolls. Very interesting choice. I'm curious about the tech of the Chaos Trolls against Wood Elves. Maybe it's like against Zotes, just to have like one beater. And I mean, if they can sit and beat on infantry, they can do some good damage. But typically Wood Elves have a ton of tools that are really good against basic Chaos Trolls. Now, aside from that, he's going straight up Surtha Ek, all up in this hoe. He's got Marauder Horsemen into the sunset with a couple Horsemasters mixed in. 6 in total. 2 Hounds and the Summoners of Rage, which is really good. Summoners of Rage, of course, are a great counter against the Arwar Stagnites, who, of course, are ethereal. They do magic damage, and they're also good against Ariel, Orion, a number of targets here. However, his opponent does have to bring the Sisters of Twilight, since this is the Legendary Lords Tournament. Jocelyn asks, why 2 a.m.? Well, for me, it's only 6 p.m. And I had some other work stuff I had to do today, some adult stuff. So I just wanted to stream today. I had the urge, so that's why we're here. And Dylan Lockwood, thank you for the tenor. Keep them coming with the great videos. I got you covered, man. Yeah, Chaos Trolls, very interesting choice here. I'm curious how they're going to work out. Let's keep a curious eye on them. Now for Killerino and the Sisters, he's got the Sisters, no surprises, a massive amount of Hawk Riders, which Hawk Riders do have 140 range. They're actually pretty good at counter-skirmishing horsemen. With proper micro, they can run back and they can shoot, and the Horsemasters typically do have some problems responding, unless you kind of get caught like this and take those volleys, right? If you just kind of sit by your own lane and just shoot them down, it can be pretty good. So double Wildwood Ranger in the back and double Wild Rider. The Wild Riders, of course, do struggle against Chaos Knights and Elite Infantry, but they can do the trick, so... Pulling back right now, a little bit of skirmishing going down. Marauder Horsemasters throwing into the Hawk Riders up in the sky and actually picking off a couple models, although that looks like that might have been a friendly fire from the Sisters. Ipone Kyle, hey Turin, gonna have to be working late Saturday, so I probably won't be able to watch the UFC. Stipe, yeah, I think Stipe is gonna win. Yeah. Stipe Miocic he's such an awesome fighter, man. It's such a cool story too. He's like a firefighter and he's got this awesome backstory. Yeah, I really like Stipe. And I'm a fan of Francis as well, but I do think Stipe will win it. He's just such a well-rounded fighter for sure. He's not someone that's like, oh, if he doesn't knock you out in the first round, he's going to lose. Stipe can do it all. He can play the long game. He can, he's got pretty good cardio. Just my 2 cents. But anyways, Hawk Riders moving up, continuing to blast away at the infantry. Certainly want to make sure they're using their ammo here on the backfield on the Horsemasters. That's by far their most choice target. But maybe Zero was just playing Possum to try and force them forward and maybe coming up to get a kind of counter volley here. Warp Chicken is rocking the Final Transmutation as well as the Searing Doom. So a couple tactical options here in this situation. And here they come. Marauder Horsemasters moving forward. It looks like there's going to be some javelin pressure, but the Hawk Riders are now effectively microing, getting a little bit of poke. Sisters of Twilight, I think, are also shooting the Marauder Horsemen. Yeah, it looks like they're shooting at the Horsemasters, which isn't a bad idea, honestly. Probably putting them on their anti-large kit, the single target shot, and having them shoot the Summoners of Rage would probably be the best bet, in my opinion. Now, in this Wood Elf army, there's no traditional archers in the sense that there's Way Watchers or Glade Riders, anything like that, so there isn't... The Hawk Riders have to do all the counter-skirmishing, right? Wild Riders on the flank do engage against Marauders, normally a good fight, but it looks like they got like a weird, awkward engagement, didn't quite get the fight they wanted to, but now the Eternal Guard going to be moving in. Eternal Guard do lose badly to Chaos Warriors, but at least they have some armor piercing, so they can fight back. Wildwood Rangers also getting ready to party. Now, this is a little bit of a precarious situation here. We have Eternal Guard, Rangers, and more Eternal Guard. If they all blob up here and Warp Chicken gets a big erect final transmutation, man, oh man, that could be a very, very tough situation. So Chicken still space jamming here on the Eternal Guard. Sisters of Twilight, let's see what they're shooting now. I would imagine they've switched their sights onto the Summoners of Rage, which is certainly a good choice, so Summoners are no joke. The Wood Elf Infantry, the Wildwood Rangers performing quite well, winning against the Chaos Warriors, especially with the support of the Sisters, and Wild Riders getting a nice hammer here into the front line. So currently the balance of power, I would say, is pretty even at this point. Like I said, the Wildwood Rangers do trade pretty well in many of these melee engagements against they don't want to be fighting chaff, but against the more elite Chaos Infantry, they tend to do well. Ooh, that was a big old pendulum right there, going down those Chaos Marauders, really buckling them. But now the Wildwood Rangers, oh, check this out. Are the Wildwood Rangers getting their bonus? So a lot of people don't know this, but Wildwood Rangers actually get a bonus for Large when they're in a forest. So if they're in like this little patch of trees completely, they can actually get a bonus for Large, which would be super helpful, but I don't... Oh no, not like this! The big final transmutation overcast that nails all the Hawk Riders. Ouch! No, they're not cheap units. I think they cost about 800, 850 a piece. I can't quite remember, but he nails all three with that, and that is really painful. There's a little bit of a response of an Earthblood, but I think that really does put the Warriors of Chaos up in terms of the power. And the Wildwood Rangers in the middle are broken off by Warp Chicken, the Trolls, as well as the Sartorial Spears, Trolls, all that sort of good stuff. Now, on the backfield, we do have the Wood Elves chasing with the Wild Riders. Now, they're not the shielded variant, so the fact that they are chasing these spears means they are going to be taking some heavy casualties in the process. Also, a little bit of an inefficiency here as well. The Wildwood Rangers are trying to chase down Marauder Horsemen, whereas they should be back here grinding against the Chaos Warriors and these other troops. So this is a pretty substantial loss here, right? Because these Wildwood Rangers are going to be taking huge casualties, whereas they could be kind of hiding, taking up more of a defensive posture. There's just many positions they could be in that would just be better than chasing, you know, skirmish cavalry and with low armor and no missile resist. Hawk Riders attempting to chase as well. It seems like Zero really actually taking control of this game with his skirmish elements. Marauder Horsemasters kiting back Hawk Riders, a more expensive unit, and winning that trade. And Warp Chicken is getting his drumstick out, and he's going to Pound Town here. And as expected, the Chaos Trolls were the one kind of unit that probably didn't do too much. Let's go ahead and double check this. Chaos Trolls zooming in on these bad boys, these janky beasts. Now look at that, mighty 273 value. I'd really be quite curious to see kind of the application of these guys and see what was going on there. Warp Chicken still drumsticking the Branch Wraith, should be able to win that fight. Kind of a bit of an inflection of what we might see in Tzeentch in Game 3, right? Like Warp Chicken, you get the magic resist, you get the missile resist. I can see that kind of Tzeentch has that changing property where they're kind of, you know, in and out of reality type thing with their magic. I can kind of see that being, you know, something on the lines of what we see in Game 3 for a lot of Tzeentch units. Maybe a little bit of base missile and magic resist. Oak Pokemon Professor, man, I remember playing Pokemon in the 90s with the old school Game Boys. And like getting the cable to hook to your friend's Game Boy as well, and you could like trade and battle each other. I thought that was so cool in like the early 90s, man. Oak, Pokemon Professor, welcome to the Dukes of Haggard. Appreciate the donation as well. Keep it up, Turin. I'm curious if you play any D&D or tabletop games. So, yeah, I play Warhammer 40k. I do have an Empire Army, Warhammer Fantasy. In Age of Sigmar, I just play Cities of Sigmar, but I've only played a couple games of that. I've been playing Arkham Horror quite a bit lately. I've been playing a lot of chess, actually. I'm not very good, but we've been getting kind of back in the swing of things. But currently, yeah, hopefully that answers your question, my friend. And Oiva, thank you as well for the donation. Really appreciate that. Looks like this game is pretty much done for chaos, right? You can see here, yeah, these guys are just chasing, like all the Wildwood Rangers ended up chasing units. And the Sisters can't really do a whole lot against the Chicken with this particular build they brought. They're certainly, you know, not to say the Sisters couldn't have won this matchup against Warp Chicken. They just would have had to bring a little bit of a different army. I even think something like... yeah, like a single Zote unit could have been helpful too against Warp Chicken, kind of keeping him in check. Sisters do have good counter-skirmishing potential, and they can also blast down elite infantry and all sorts of good stuff, so... The Paracosmian, thank you for becoming a member. Really appreciate that. Carter K, original Pokemon Red version, best version. Dude, I remember that so fondly. Like, OG Pokemon was so good. I had a pretty serious Pokemon card collection too way back in the day. Like, I gave it to my brother, because basically I have my brother with, of course, here in Los Angeles. We have the same parents, and then I have a half brother and half sister who are quite a bit younger. They were like like 12, 13 years younger than us. So when I went to high school and kind of, stopped playing Pokemon cards, I gave all my old Pokemon cards to him. I don't know what he's done with it with my brother in New York City, but I had like copies of original foil Charizards. Like I had all the good shit. Yeah, it'd probably be worth something now. Hopefully he sold it and made a little bit of dough. Hey, Melody Wallace, thanks for becoming a member. Welcome to the Dukes of Haggard. Duke and Dukettes of Haggard, in that case. Thank you so much, Melody. Really appreciate that, and hope all is going well with your Warhammer painting. There you have it, guys. First battle is won by the Warp Chicken. Yes, yes. Vaden, I will check that out. Man, I had so many valuable Pokemon cards. Carter says, my twin still has a bunch of old rare cards. He's got an old school binder with Alakazam foil. I probably have that. Dude, I had like all the stuff when I was a kid, yeah. It's wild stuff. All right, so Warp Chicken did good, 2,500. I mean, the Chaos Infantry were, they did their piece. They basically just, slow pushed. But the Marauder Cavalry was really, really the epicenter of the strategy. Not like crazy to value, but what they brought to the table, not hard countering, but able to deal with the Hawk Riders and also really just dumping on the elite infantry for the Wood Elves was very strong. And yeah, Summoners of Rage did okay. It was a good fight. It was a good proper scrap. Sisters pretty much always get their value. If they can just sit and shoot, they generally do very well for themselves. But yeah, in the end, the Marauder Horsemasters were able to outvalue the Wood Elf core here, and Warp Chicken was a menace. He caused some problems. Presser Sleepy Time ASMR says, dude, I loaned my full Pokemon Red card collection to a friend so he could check it out, and his family left town without giving it back. Oh man, that's rough, dude. That sucks. My God, we have to invade New York City's gyms to reveal the other Turin. Oh man. Yeah. It's my. I don't know if his middle name is Turin, my brother Keaton. Because basically, my dad's middle name was Turin. His dad before him was Turin. His dad before him was Turin. They all had the same middle name going back generations. Although I think my brother has a different middle name because my dad got to choose my middle name and my mom chose my brother's middle name. So my dad wanted to keep the legacy going. Yeah. Yeah, Summoners were nearly full health for sure. I kind of like the idea of it. For sure, but the infantry game was just so one-sided too, and these expensive units really just got outvalued by like Marauders and Chaff and just Horsemen and stuff like that. So, GG, well played. So now we'll load into the next match. Let's go ahead and pull up the graphic here as we prepare the next duel here. We'll do the other two gentlemen in this group and go from there. All right, so we got Warriors of Chaos. Now we need to do Elithanar versus Hadres, the Dreadlord of Skaven. So let's go ahead and find this. All right. So that is not that. Sorry, one of the replay files is in Polish because one of the players is Polish. So I was like trying to read it. I was like, oh, I kind of recognize some of this. Yeah. All right, that's fine. Very good. All right. It's not that one. Not that one. There it is. No, my name doesn't stem from Lord of the Rings, actually. No, it doesn't. It's just it's an ancestral name. Although it's pretty cool that it happens to have that kind of vibe about it, which I think is quite neat. So the next fight is going to be between Hadres and Red Legion. Hadres is our Deathmaster player in this tournament, and Red Legion is our Elithanar player. So there should be quite a bit of fun. We are in the dreaded Pillar of Zone, so welcome to the Bone Zone. We are back once again. Thank you guys for joining at a very odd hour of the day, but hopefully it's not too bad. Local recording. Oh, man, I almost clicked the quit to Windows button. That would have been a little bit unfortunate. Yes, and here we are, guys. So for the forces of Hadres, check this out. Oh, my God, double Doom Wheel. Oh, man, Hadres knows how to treat us. So front line's going to be Skaven Slaves, backed up by Skaven Slave Spears, a single Warplock Giselle, Rat Ogres in the back, very good against Silverhelms, Reavers, Dragon Princes. Not alone, but with support, they can do the trick. 2 Wolf Rats in the shadows, and it looks like Hadres does also have Deathmaster plus an Assassin hiding in the bushes, but the real exciting thing about this army, guys, is the double Doom Wheel. So Doom Wheels used to be a thing against High Elves. They've kind of fallen out of favor, but considering that Elithanar is the lore choice, and there isn't going to be some big dragon, character like Peckless flying around or something, it's a little bit safer for sure. So for Red Legion, he's got Rangers in the front, which are going to have a very, very bad time against those Doom Wheels. Double Shadow Warrior. Okay. He's trying to bring some spice to our lives. Shadow Warriors, of course, can pack some punch against the Ogres and other threats. We have a Handmaiden of the Everqueen, Elithanar, War Lions in the back, and it looks like it is going to be Reavers with a single Bolt Thrower. So a Netcaster as well. Obviously, the build has some sniping elements, so having a net is quite good. And yeah, there are 2 Bolt Throwers. Going to be a little bit tricky to defend those, but we will see how that goes. So let's go ahead and get this party started, my friends, and have some fun. So the Skaven slaves moving up. Obviously, they will lose head-to-head against Rangers, but the Doom Wheels are rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them Doom Wheels rolling, ride. All right, here comes Deathmaster as well as the Assassin. Enough of my terrible singing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. But it's not often we get to see the Doom Wheel. Doom Wheels are certainly a very, very fun element. So here they come, rolling through the Rangers, going straight up Limp Bizkit all up in their faces, making them listen to the Nookie over and over. And there's the countercharge coming in from Reavers, but Reavers don't have the best AP, so the Doom Wheel should be okay, more or less. Hadri's also pressing up in the flanks with the Wolf Rats. Wolf Rats, I'm curious how they do against War Lines. 1-to-1, the Lines would obviously win, but with two of them, it could be a little bit of a different variable, right? So Deathmaster plus the Assassin trying to intercept the War Lines, but the War Lines have a different kind of sight set here. It looks like they're going after the two Wolf Rats, so we'll see how that unfolds. One Doom Wheel does penetrate, and immediately, the High Elf battle lines are completely destroyed here. And Antoine, of course we notice you, man. Come on. We're all family here. But the Doom Wheels do get back here, running over the Shadow Warriors. And yeah, complete buckling of the Rangers, no surprises. And a counter net coming in from the High Elf. So he does overcast the net, locks down all these units. Will buy some time, but the problem being is that there's two Doom Wheels just going absolutely ape in his battle lines. Also, the Natty Bubo Sharpshooters are pretty much destroying his handmaiden of the Everqueen. And over here, it looks like the Wolf Rats, with the support of the two Assassin characters, were able to defeat the lines. Honestly, this is looking like it's going to be a very quick massacre. I think the High Elves are just going to get run over, and ultimately it just seemed like it might have been a little bit of a mismatch in builds, and probably, a skill as well, because it's a tricky one. This is very tough. Hadri's is a terrifying Skaven player. So both Doom Wheels do move in, going after the Reavers. Here comes the Deathmaster as well as the Assassin. And the Reavers are pushed back at this point. The High Elf army very much in shambles, mostly in Exodus. And the problem being is that now there's Wolf Rats lurking in the back too. Those Wolf Rats could potentially come back here and shut down these Eagle Claw bolt throwers. We got Skaven slaves back here. And yeah, there's nothing to really stop the Doom Wheels. There's no Mats, there's no Phoenixes, there's no Fireborn. The Doom Wheels can actually just run over everything in this army. On that same note, you can see the Assassin Goon Squad has caught up with the Mage of Light. The contract is out for this character, and that mage is going to be getting prison shanked super, super bad. She's broken, she's running, probably going to be shattering in a matter of moments. And the Doom Wheels have also gotten onto a Lithanar. I believe this is the real Slim Shady right here, we'll see. And yeah, Lithanar is, how can I tell which one's the clone? I think I can see. Okay, the real one did get away, which is quite nice, but did it truly get away is the question. As the Deathmaster Sigil, the Deathmaster is not going to be tricked by these schemes here, and now, yeah, he's trapped here. Yeah, Dylan Sprouse not having a great time here. Oh, look at, he does his little anime tumble. Looks like he's got some anime magic to throw right back at the anime rat himself. But Lithanar is going to be taken out, and it's only a matter of time before the bolt thrower position is run over by the two Doom Wheels here. And we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. Natty Bubo Sharpshooters have lined up a new sight here on bolt throwers. Jezzails typically are pretty good against artillery because they're hard to shoot with artillery themselves, unless it's like a Hellblaster volley gun or something. But even still, they can outtrade Hellblasters because they have more or less the same range and they're cheaper. So that is a tricky pickle indeed. Hadri's with some dreaded tactical reserves on the far side. He's got some Wolf Rats and Rat Ogres here, but I'm sure they'll be back in just a hot moment. And yeah, I had to switch back to an older version of the game to play these replays. So I think this is actually a tactical reserve right here. I don't think it has anything to do with the actual state of the game. Lithanar scurrying away here. Looks like, oh, maybe he did get the clone earlier, and the real Lithanar did get away. Okay, even I was fooled. Look at that, man. All right, that's some shenanigans. So Deathmaster plus the Assassin moving in. They are now going to be hunting him down. I got fooled. I was duped. But yeah, there's no way this time. Deathmaster's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Yeah, you know how the saying goes. So Lithanar here, trying to run away, but Doom Wheels are rolling. They are able to finish off the Shadow Warriors in the back. Jezzails are just pounding the Handmaiden of the Everqueen. She's getting blasted into another dimension. 100 HP, one more volley from those Jezzails should finish off that character. It's broken, here it comes. Oh, and the snipers, a little bit of unintentional juking there. And where is a Lithanar? Did he actually die? How does he keep getting away? Lithanar, like, keeps weaseling away. I have no idea how he keeps escaping, which is so funny. But in the end, Hadri's does pull the victory, and that is going to be all she wrote there for the elves. So currently the two factions that are up in this pod, we have Hadri's as well as the Warriors of Chaos, who've both won their first games. In both of the elf factions, a Lithanar as well as the Sisters of Twilight have both lost their first games. So yeah, it was a good build. Doom Wheels are pretty cool tech. I mean, knowing that they have to bring a Lithanar, I can see the Doom Wheel being a little bit more kind of okay. Like, it makes more sense. Because typical High Elves would have Larry or Teclis, and then they would have monsters with that. So yeah, I can see this being kind of a cool specific tech there, which is quite neat. I don't know, he kept getting away. Yeah. It's crazy. Fun build, though, for sure. Definitely a build you probably wouldn't see against High Elves outside of Elithanar, but yeah, I thought it was very cool. And for this build, it needed some mass, because, you know, Skaven do have a fair amount of, you know, threats like this, right? So I think you just need, like, maybe some sort of an Arcane Phoenix or something. Also, the trades were just inefficient, right? Like, the War Lions got Shrek'd, the Rangers got run over in a matter of seconds without support. There just needed to be a little bit more kind of mass support. I mean, Silver Helms are honestly a really good choice. Get like 3 or 4 Silver Helms. They can block up Doom Wheels okay, and they can also defeat Rat Ogres on the charge. So, Colin Tully, appreciate that. We got a donation from Clint Bob. I owe you for the content. Here's $20. Hey, appreciate that, man. Hopefully you're enjoying this. Man, you guys are way too kind to me here. So, that is the game. Let us go ahead and move on to the next match. So what we'll do is we'll get through the group. And once we do that, we can play some chess while we switch back over to the original client, and then we'll play some bullet chess. We'll play 1 minute chess. That should be quite a bit of fun. Yeah, I've been enjoying that quite a bit. All right, so let us know your predictions. Currently, the Great Zero and his Warp Chicken 1-0. Hadri's 1-0 with his Skaven, and Elithanar and the Sisters of Twilight down in the pits at the moment. But again, we are still very early on here in this group stage. So that is that is Clan Eshin versus the High Elves. All right, looks fine to me. The next group's going to be really fun. We have Archaon, Morkur, Malekith, and Archaon, Morkur, Malekith, and Tyrion in the next group, which is coming up. Yeah. Hey, appreciate that, Colin Tully. Those are that's some tall praise, brother. I'm so excited to get back to some tabletop content for you guys. Man, once all this Rona stuff calms down, I'm just gonna have so much fun doing battle reports. There's a local game store where I've been talking to the owner a little bit, and I think I could work something out where I could like film at the store, like maybe, I don't know, after hours or something, and potentially get some really good content for you guys. Michael O'Connor, I have finally caught you live. Love watching your videos. I'm God's here at this game through watching your replays. Cheers from Australia. Glad to hear that, man. Do you play multiplayer, mostly campaign? Have we seen the dreaded Michael O'Connor in some tournaments, and perhaps I don't know your alias, but if so, glad to hear the replays have helped, man. Glad to hear the replays have helped. Currently taking bets on Turin's chess match. Well, I'm not very good, so if you bet against me, odds are that it will go well. I get mad watching chess. It's probably because you're much better than me if you've watched me play before. So you see all the mistakes happening. You're like, no, please don't do that. All right. So next up, guys, we have the Duel of Duels. We have the 2 leaders in this group stage, Zero versus Hadri's. So it's going to be Skaven versus Warriors of Chaos. Let's get this party started. Let's have some fun. Let's see how this unfolds. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay at chess. I'm not terrible, but I'm not good. I'm very average, very mediocre. Like for a beginner. I'm like an average beginner. Yeah. All right. So loading in, Zero versus Hadri's. Remember, this is pre-patch. We're on a different client of the game, so the Skaven brood horrors are still pre-nerfed, so they're still very terrifying. Whereas, you know, now they're a little bit more tame. Still very strong units, but yeah, I could. But the lighting in our place kind of sucks, and we don't have too much space in our place right now. We set up our extra room as my wife's art studio. She's going to start really going pretty crazy on some cool studio art. So yeah, it'd be better to record there anyways. Yeah. But we could. The battle reports I filmed before were indeed in my living room, but you know, it'd be a little bit trickier now. All right, let's load into this game. Let's have some fun, guys. Thanks again for joining. So we have the Warp Chicken facing off against the Skaven. This time, neither player going with the sub faction, although Hadri's could go with Clan Eshin if he wants to, but you know, no real reason. So for Hadri's, he's got a Plague Priest battle line of Skaven slaves and clan rats, warp grinders, a single mortar, and in the back more clan rats. Yeah, very much just a defensive build, like a come at me mortar build. As far as the single entities go, we do have Deathmaster Snickage and Assassin, and they're pretty good against the Chicken. You just have to be careful that you don't get your 2 assassins and like all your characters caught in like that big final transmutation. That can straight up just lose you the game, right? We got double Brood Horror as well. Remember, these are pre-nerf Brood Horrors, and we do have a Plague Priest on his Furnace. That's pretty much it. So let us know in chat. Who you guys rooting for? I think both Hadri's as well as Zero are in chat right now, so they're gonna see your predictions. So, you know, be careful there. But that's pretty much it. And now for the Great Zero, the Dark Lord of Chaos, the chosen of the Dark Gods. Front line is going to be Marauders. He's got a Hell Cannon here on the far side, a single Chaos Chariot, and you know, I like having a nice chariot here. That's cool. But the double Shag is certainly going to be very scary for those Brood Horrors as well as that Plague Furnace. And I'm trying to think what's really good against the Shaggies here. So we do have Council Guard plus C2 Assassin characters, which can do quite well. On the far side, Marauder Horsemen, very, very much a staple in this matchup. Excellent against Ogres, Hell Pits, Brood Horrors, a number of targets, and also for just diving the back line and, you know, all that good stuff. So the battle is underway. The Skaven will be advancing up just to get in range of the mortars. And I also forgot to mention the Warriors of Chaos with a very cheeky Hell Cannon here in the back, which I actually like quite a bit. On this map, if you are on this side and you know you're going to be on that side, with obviously you can know with some experience, Zero's rooting for himself, of course, but the Hell Cannon is really good against like Council Guard, and pretty much most Skaven players will bring the Council Guard in these type of matchups against like aggro factions. So getting a single Hell Cannon shot on top of the Council Guard, you know, a couple shots could be really, really potent here. So it looks like we got some, yeah, fans of both sides. Team Chaos all day, Team Skaven. You know, they're both factions that I think have a pretty passionate fan base here. So Skaven moving up. Looks like the Hell Cannon blasting away at some of the Skaven slaves, but I would imagine that Zero will be switching it here in just a moment to the Council Guard as they do move up. But maybe going after some of the Clan Rats here in the back. Can't quite tell. So here it comes. 1, a 2, and a 3, and it does take out a couple of the Clan Rats. Clan Rats aren't bad targets either. Certainly something you need to get rid of. Now over here, it looks like the Wolf Rats of Hadri's did take an engagement against the Horsemasters. Got a little bit of a kind of just nibbling damage here on the Horsemen, and now they're going to be pulling back. But the Brood Horrors also moving up. Now let's go ahead and take inventory of the spells here. Warp Chicken, he's all business today. This guy's straight out of KFC, and he's just coming in with Final Transmutation. So not looking to do any cheeky Plague of Rust plays. This man knows what he wants, and he is going to be coming for it. And Skaven are a faction that really can be punished quite badly for that. They tend to like to blob up on Mortis Engine effects with their different characters, and you can really get some fat nukes for sure. So frontline engagement is soon to be underway. Marauders going to be moving forward to attack the Clan Rats, and obviously Marauders will have the advantage in some of those engagements. And the Mortars are shooting into the Marauders over here, and it looks like they do also hit the Chariot as well. Now the single Chaos Chariot, you know, Chariots can actually do really well against single entity characters too, but here you can see Skaven slaves do kind of get run over, and it looks like, yeah, there's 2 Chaos Chariots, so we do have one on the other side as well. Now, Hadri's going to be moving in with the Warp Grinder. Warp Grinder is going to be locking down the Chaos Chariot here, I would imagine, but what is the follow-up going to be? Yeah, Warp Grinders are now in position, and the double Shaggots from Zero are going after the Plague Priest, while there is going to be a very quick response from the Brood Horrors. Now, head-to-head, 2 Brood Horrors will lose very badly to 2 Shaggots. However, if we are able to get the Deathmaster and the Assassin here, that could help quite a bit. But it looks like there is going to be a big Final Transmutation coming, I think. Yeah, overcasted, and it looks like, oh no, the Assassin runs into it, but it looks like he should be able to get away. Yeah, this is going to be probably a pretty good engagement for Chaos here. The Shaggots are laying some hurt. However, Hadri's with a nice response here. He does get the Sigil. He's able to lock down the chicken for a moment, and it looks like Deathmaster and company are getting some really nice shanks. But overall, the Final Transmutation on the Assassin and the double Shaggots were able to outbully in that engagement, and they're doing very well. On top of that, you can see that the Council Guard here have been taking a righteous hammering here, or unholy hammering, I should say. And the Hell Cannon, very low. The one Assassin's broken off, and now we do have a relatively heavy-duty monster pit fight. Now, the Shaggots haven't gone without damage, and there are some anti-large halberds moving in, which are unbreakable, so that'll give us some nice poke. And the Skaven do also have some slingers in the back who are doing a little bit of okay damage, but the Chaos Chariot's really getting quite aggressive, pushing into the back lines, causing quite a bit of disruption, but very close fight at this point. Hell Cannon still raining some heavy fire in. Council Guard are down to 25 models, and this Dragon Ogre Shaggoth pulling back, trying to get away from the main epicenter of Skaven combat. But depending on the Winds of Magic situations, Arthuriel could have another Final Transmutation. And honestly, if he does get another big Final Transmutation right in this blob, that probably would just end the game, and I think this Skaven would probably be out of the picture. It's hard to tell. Hell Cannon still has good ammo too. Can shoot at a number of targets here. The mortars, ooh, brutal mortar shots coming in from Hadri's. It nails all 3 of the Marauder Horsemen. That really hurts. That is a ton of stopping power. Now the Plague Priest getting very low. Deathmaster working on the Chariot here. It looks like one Brood Horror is fully broken off. The Warp Chicken was able to establish dominance over that rat beast thing. Negative 12 leadership, but they're so fast. Typically they just run away and come back, and are able to regenerate as well. But that mortar fire in the backfield, very nasty. Pretty much broke off several of the Marauder Horsemen, and definitely took away the range support for the Warriors of Chaos here. Now, one Shaggoth here actually kind of getting shanked a little bit. Looks like since Warp Chicken left, the Shaggoths have been getting poked by Deathmaster, as well as the Brood Horror. We'll see if the Warp Chicken does have any tricks in his back pocket, but it looks like he is going to chase off the Brood Horror, which it could pay off at the end. That thing still has a lot of healing cap, but on that same note, it does kind of take him away from this engagement and does lead to his other Shaggoth having a little bit of trouble here. But the Shaggoth really making a huge effort to try and break that Plague Priest. Plague Priest does have 18 leadership, 45 HP. It should break right now. With 45 HP, I don't see that thing being much of a factor. But both Shaggies are kind of offline right now. It looks like the balance of power is a little bit Skaven favored, as those mortars have blown their full load. We still do have a Hell Cannon. Obviously, Warp Chicken probably saving his Winds of Magic. Oh, man, this is trouble. If Hadri's is able to rally this Brood Horror, all that chasing will be for naught. We'll see if he's able to. 21 leadership, Goes down to 9, but the Brood Horde is faster. Warp Chicken only has 60 speed. He gets 1 attack, -11, 0 leadership. Is that rat going to stabilize? Oh, man, that really hurts, because, like, the whole effort of chasing that rat kind of allowed the Shaggus to fight alone, right? So it needed to pay off there, but it looks like that little rat was able to get away. So now let's go ahead and take inventory of what the Warriors of Chaos truly have here. We have some Marauder Horsemen here who do peel off those wolf rats. Shaggoth has about 300 HP, may or may not come back. It's going to be a little bit close there. And here we get some Chaos Marauders coming back over to screen against Deathmaster and the Assassin and the remnants of the Council Guard. But remember, I would almost wager quite a bit here that the Warp Chicken is saving another final transmutation. Trying to chase down that Brood Horror still, just building up those Winds of Magic. He's probably going to have to come back at some point and try and defend his Hell Cannon. It only has 5 shots though, I guess. There's not too many good targets. I mean, I guess Clan Rats, Council Guard aren't worth targeting. There's only 4 of them left, so that's not worth it either. Chaos does have some Horse Masters coming back in. It looks like Zero is going to be zeroing in on the Plague Priest here and trying to take this bad boy down. We'll see what happens. Hey, Carter K, I've decided you get all my tips for the night for keeping me entertained on a slow day. Man, that's really generous. Damn, thank you, man. Carter, appreciate that. I appreciate that. Well, we'll keep you going on this slow night, man. It's going to be a fun night. You'll get to see me get owned in chess. Many great games in this group stage here, as this one is a great game. Closing in on the 7-minute mark. Marauder Horsemen do Tokyo Drift around. All they need to get is like 1 or 2 spears into that thing. It only has 18 HP. I can't believe it. Those are like the bravest Skaven I've ever seen. Yeah, hands down. Plague Priest, is it going to go down? Those horsemen just can't hit the broadside of a barn. They're trying. Oh, man. How is Hadrius keeping that thing alive? Okay, it finally goes. Now, somebody in chat did request to see the Hell Cannon stats this game. Probably pretty damn good. It's got to use alt ammo, 1,300 value, so at the very least, it paid for itself. Hell Cannons cost 1,200 gold, so it's paid for itself and some, which is certainly good. And it got a nice shot there on those Clan Rats. Now, both players pretty much just getting their bearings. Warp Chicken coming over here, but Hadrius... the final stare down is upon us. Oh, did he accidentally blunder that Brood Horror over there? It looks like Warp Chicken might have caught it on the corner of the map, which, yeah, maybe it just broke when he got nearby. Oh, and there's a Shaggoth coming back as well. Okay. Things are getting a little bit spicy. So while the players posture and kind of jockey for position here, Warp Chicken's coming back in. Look at this. Even the mighty Chaos Dwarves are coming out. Oh, yeah, dude. Here it goes. So this is the final battle. I think Hadrius is probably very, very aware that there is going to be a final transmutation. The Chicken's coming in. Looks like there is an Assassin's Trophy on him. Oh, and it locks him down. Okay, curious. There's not any follow-up, but maybe Deathmaster is going to be moving past them. Here comes the Wolf Rat's going to be collapsing on the side, and the Chaos Dwarf DLC fighting over here, the Brave Chaos Dowie. Ultimately, the Snare there not doing a whole lot, but it looks like, yeah, looks like that other Brood Horde did kind of get chased off the map, which certainly feels pretty good for the Warriors of Chaos. Now, in order for Chaos to win this, he's going to have the most powerful, chubby final transmutation of all time, and it looks like he might get a really good one here. So it hits Deathmaster, it hits the Assassin, it hits the Brood Horror as well. But, of course, the Assassin and Deathmaster do move out of that. Balance of Power does kind of creep back to the middle a little bit. But yeah, I don't know if it's going to be enough. It would have had to be like the whole Skaven army just staying in the full duration of it, right? So here comes Deathmaster as well as the Assassin. It does kind of creep the Balance of Power back a little bit. Yeah, ever so slightly. Carter, speaking of chess, I'll hit you up on Discord about it. We should play. You're like 1,000 to 1,100. Okay, we're pretty close. The highest I ever reached was 1,200, and then I tanked back down to 900, which is where I'm currently lurking in 10-minute games. But we'll definitely play, Carter. I'm down, brother. Sartorial moving about, but now being attacked by the Assassins and the Brood Hordes. This looks like it may be a bit of a foregone conclusion here. I don't see the Warp Chicken carrying this. That would be pretty insane. The Brood Hordes can keep up with him. He does rally some Marauders here. The Brood Horde, though, just all over him. Army losses kicks in. Chaos, pretty much retreats. And that is going to be a victory for the Skaven. GG, well played. Yeah, it's hard to shut down those mortars, especially if you go for a defensive Hell Cannon build and, very expensive Shaggies. But it was a good game. 7-8 minute game. 2 evenly matched players. Both Zero and Hadrius are high-level tournament players. So, yeah, it was a good proper scrap. So currently, Hadrius is 2-0 in the group, so he is pretty much guaranteed to advance. Zero is 1-1. His advancement, still up in the air a little bit. We'll see how he does versus other opponents there. But, yeah, I like the Chaos build to an extent, for sure. I usually play with Sigvald and go a little bit wider, but, the Shaggus against the Molder Monster tech is pretty cool too, but it looks really good for Zero in the beginning. I thought he was going to win those initial engagements, but the Warp Chicken had to go chase the other Brood Horror, and then suddenly the Shaggus were kind of unsupported a little bit, and it kind of changed. But it was a good game. Yeah, it was a great game. They're both awesome players, man, and that was a pleasure to cast. Hell Cannon overall got about 1,500 value. Brood Horrors, did okay. 2,700 on this one. Jesus. Jesus, that's pretty serious. Is it just me, or is Turin going faster as usual with my commentary? Probably because I'm more awake. Usually when you catch me in like the early day streams, for those of you in Europe, I'm just like kind of getting my day started. I tend to sleep in because I stay up till like 3 or 4 a.m. So then I basically get up at like 11, and then I start streaming at like noon or 1, and then I'm just still kind of groggy from the morning. So that could explain it. The Chistu, my toddler starts chanting Warhammer whammer, whammer, whammer every time he hears your stream intro begin. Thanks for providing quality content for the whole family. Hey, I got you, man. That's so funny. It sounds like you're raising your toddler the right way, my friend. Yeah. You just have to teach him to paint some minis soon, and you'll be in good shape. That's so awesome, man. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, thank you. So going forward, mortars, of course, always pretty much get good value. This is pre-DLC, right? So I'm on Warp Zone right now, man. I'm hyped. I'm hyped and good to go. I hate on Skaven, but Hadrius is a fantastic player. He is indeed. Both these guys are. And now let's go ahead and get ready for the next one, man. This group is progressing nicely. Some ferocious battles, to say the least. All right, so that is 3 games done there. That is Warriors of Chaos versus the Skaven. And now, let me go and check something real quick. Sorry, guys. Just got to check some settings. The good thing, too, about streaming at night is that the internet is always fine, more or less. Yeah, like, I rarely... It seems to just mainly be an issue early in the day. Probably because all these people are, like, you know, staying home and, you know, working from home and, you know, maybe streaming, using a lot of bandwidth. I don't know. I have no idea. So one sec, guys. Just checking something regarding the pools. All right. Very good. Very good indeed. We're all set. Yeah, Tretch got eliminated, sadly. The Dark Lord Tretch did not make it, but he tried his hardest. He did indeed. So now we have the High Elves versus the Wood Elves. So it is going to be a Lithanar facing off against the Sisters. Should be fun. Let's do it. Let's have some fun, guys. Yeah, these are replays. Yeah, because it'd be too... I don't drink coffee usually that often, unless we're on like a road trip or something. Coffee actually constricts your vocal cords, and though it might give you a little bit of a burst of energy, it makes it harder to project your voice and speak for longer periods of time. Now, there's a lot of streamers that you see that don't necessarily do like commentary, right? They might just be kind of sitting there and playing a game and talking casually. In that circumstance, I think, you know... Oh, we got to pause this one. It's a battle real quick. Coffee isn't that big of a deal, right? When you watch Day 9 do like his magic streams, it's very like low key. But if you're doing like long-term constant commentary, the coffee actually can affect you a little bit and make it harder. Krodikin, thank you so much for the 20. Happy to catch you live and streaming, dude. Cheers from Massachusetts. Hey, hope you're doing well. The wife and I want to go visit out there someday. So I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some water and we'll get this next game going in the next minute. All right, guys, I'm back. Yeah, I do agree. I think I agree with you, Faltech. I think coffee is one of the greatest things ever. It's so good, but you know, it is what it is. All right, let's get this game started. No more messing around. The dreaded, yes, double elf matchup. So we have to pause because they start fighting pretty much instantly here in this battle. So if we take a look here at the forces of Lithanar, led by Red Legion, he's got Shadow Walkers. So the ban definitely adding some spice and flavor, some good old seasoning to these Warhammer games. And here we do have Shadow Walkers into the sunset. It looks like, yeah, 2 of them. A Lithanar Vanguard as well, but there are 2 Dryads Vanguarded in front of them. Aside from that, he's got Rangers and Spearmen with a Star Dragon. Interesting choice. Typically, big targets like that against the Wood Elves can be a little bit risky, but if they do bring some big targets themselves, the Dragon can pay off. And over here, we got a Mage of Life, and that appears to be it. Wookiee barking in the background with approval. Pretty cool army. Hannibal, this stream is getting me through the long wait for my results from a riding competition. Oh, very cool, man. 2 hours left. What is the genre of your riding competition? Is it, yeah, I'd be curious to hear, man. Hannibal, thank you, man. Hope you win that contest. And now for the forces here of Killerino, the Sisters of Twilight, Dryad Vanguard, Ariel here in Vanguard as well. Over in the forest, we got Wild Riders with shields, more Wild Riders, including the Wild Hunters of Kurnus, Sisters of Twilight, and double War Dancers with Azrai Spears. And that is it. No, man, you guys hear that? The dogs are in Mortal Kombat back there. Hold on a sec. I gotta go check and make sure. Oh my god. Hey, be nice. Be nice over there. You guys are so weird. Sorry, guys. The dogs are battling, and it's just, they love to just give each other grief, so. Yeah. Photo taken a moment before a disaster here. Yeah. How do you get the legendary Big Bird? I don't remember, actually, to be honest. It has something to do with game 1. He's free. I think you just have to, you have to beat a campaign. You have to beat, like, a Chaos campaign, I think. Like, on any difficulty. So you could just put it on easy and steamroll and you get the Warp Chicken. I think that's what it is. I can't remember. Ganon Patton. You have a sort of ineffable quality that brings good folk together, whether it be Warhammer, HMM, chess. I appreciate you and your work. Use the charisma for the forces of good, yes. And we will not turn to the dark side. Oh my god, the dog's over there. Ganon, really appreciate that. So, the battle rages on. Once again, thank you for the donation. Fireborn will be very good here. They do fire damage, and Dryads are going to get Shrek'd really, really bad. So the Vanguard, a little bit of a double-edged sword here. As, yes, they do press the Shadow Walkers there, but they do also get absolutely Shrek'd by the heavy cavalry. So, there they go. Dryads are broken. I would imagine that Red Legion will pull the Dryads over here. Or, excuse me, the Fireborn, and just methodically go down the ranks. Although, it looks like there is another choice target here. The Wild Hunters of Kurnus will lose very badly to the Fireborn in head-to-head combat. So we'll see how that unfolds. On top of that, the Star Dragon does have another good target, and there's not too much missile play outside of the Sisters here. So the Star Dragon is going to be going in after Ariel here. Ariel in a little bit of trouble. That fairy's got to be careful. That is a big angry dragon, and she is not the tankiest character in the world. So now we have another favorable engagement for the High Elves here, as the Fireborn and the Spearmen are able to 2v1 onto the Wild Hunters of Kurnus. Granted, it looks like the Fireborn are trying to pull back, which... yeah, they're trying to bounce back here and secure the back line instead of staying and fighting here, which certainly has its value. Soul Stealer going down, hits the Spearman as well as the Fireborn. A pretty good Soul Stealer, but man, oh man, looks like the High Elves are pulling ahead very, very quickly in this game. As the Star Dragon is making very, very quick work of Ariel, the Rangers seem to be performing okay against the Dryads in the front line. It's going to be a tricky one for the old Wood Elves to come back from here. Sorry, the dogs are like growling at each other and having a showdown in the back, so it's like distracting me super hard. I'm sorry, guys. Shadow Walkers are very expensive. They cost over 1,000 gold, which is pretty absurd, and those units getting rode down certainly is a pretty good feeling here for the Wood Elves. And Elithanar ripping some big shots. You can see he gets that Moonbow and picks off a couple Wild Riders here, while the Star Dragon continues to hunt down the elite cavalry, but it's got to be careful. These are the War Dancer Azrai Spears. Wild Hunters of Kurnus are an anti-large cavalry unit, and Star Dragons don't have the best armor, so if they do get surrounded by those spears, it could be a little bit of a tricky pickle. Balance of power is still pretty high favored here in this situation. Sisters of Twilight and Ariel moving back in. Ariel was able to heal up quite a bit, so it looks like she's kind of back on the menu, ready to fight once again. And the Shadow Walkers are going to be attacked here by the cavalry. So here comes the Wild Riders, the RORs, I believe, moving in to fight. And Shadow Walkers aren't bad in combat. 42, 39, they just have a low model count. And here comes the big Star Dragon to try and liberate that situation, as well as the Fireborn. So the Fireborn should be able to finish off the Wild Hunters, considering they got the charge. But those Azrai Spears are straight up gonna Thanos up in here. These bad boys are inevitable, and there's not much here in this High Elf force that is going to be very good at killing them outside of the Rangers and just kind of chaff infantry. So that's going to be kind of scary. Yeah, the double Azrai Spear here. Also, you can see that Elithanar is kind of a little bit of exposed away from his infantry corps, so he could be sniped if he's not careful. Now back here, a good pick here from the Wood Elves. They are able to get Ariel, and she's going full Super Saiyan here on the Mage of Life. And the Mage of Life at -80, -60, so picking off the caster here is quite nice, especially considering it's only 3 minutes into the game. There's probably several Earthbloods, as well as several, different regrowths, whatever, that could go on the Star Dragon. And now the Star Dragon is kind of low, right? You can see that the Shadow Walkers are being sent in to fight. And like I said, good combat stats will be able to pick off a fair amount of the Sisters here, but the Star Dragon being sniped here is actually a huge, huge pick here for the Wood Elves. And the Star Dragon is going to be forced back. -1, 7 leadership. It is on the point of breaking, and it is broken now. So that's going to be gone, my sweet prince. And now suddenly, though the balance power is even, it's really not. The Wood Elves are in a very commanding state. Their board state is better, right? Elithanar here is being attacked here by the Wild Riders. We do also have the Azrai Spears. He's kind of alone and naked here, and Ariel's coming. She's pretty pissed off. She's looking for Orion. He's been messing around, and she's got some business to settle here. So maybe there is going to be a big soul stealer going down. And that's the thing too, the Sisters of Twilight on the Eagle can also beat Elithanar in combat. It looks like the dreaded clone has been activated, so the clone is here. Here comes the Sisters going in. It looks like they do have the right one, so they are going after the right target. And now the bounce power is dead even. If anything, maybe a little bit Wood Elf favored. With the Star Dragon being gone and Ariel being functional, the caster is gone for the High Elves. They still do have a ton of spears though. They certainly have the infantry advantage, so those spears are going to be a factor as they progress. And did the real Slim Shady get away? It looks like no. Wait, no. This is the... Yeah, oh my god, he's getting fooled by the clone. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Is the Bird Lord playable in campaign? He is just for multiplayer. You cannot play Sartorial in campaign unless you have like a mod or something. I believe there's a mod that makes him playable, but... yeah, you know what? I can see Sartorial like getting a campaign at some point. Maybe like as a little like kind of free LC update or something. I don't know. He's only multiplayer though, and like custom battles and all that sort of good stuff, so... Yeah, now the Wood Elves coming back in with these Azrai Spears. They are doing okay against Rangers. Rangers will have a more cost-efficient trade here head-to-head, but with Ariel and Dryad supporting, the Rangers probably will buckle and lose that particular fight. As a matter of fact, it looks like all the infantry on this side will be losing here for the High Elves, and the Wood Elves should be winning here. Now, a nice stabilization here from Elithanar and the High Elf forces. It looks like the Spearmen are pulling back. Just kind of, helms deep on him, right? Just defend him, let him use all of his ammunition on the Sisters. The Sisters still do have healing via Apotheosis, and I don't know if Berry Wine has been used. A little bit hard to say, but yeah, right now the birds are just sitting over each other. The most epic duel in Warhammer fantasy history. Elithanar and the birds just kind of exchanging bow shots. Let's see if he can hit her. Oh, where's it going? Where's it going? All right, he gets hit. That's for sure. It looks like she's using the spray fire mode, so it's probably not doing that much damage. A little bit of a mistake there. But let's see if he can hit. Okay, he's just he can't figure out how to use his bow. His processor has stopped working, so... A little bit of fast forwarding while the players jockey for position. Something that's very concerning. Okay, he's actually trying to snipe Ariel, it looks like, but the spears do move in. Obviously, they want to get what little charge bonus they can. They would help against the charge of Ariel, but not against the War Dancer, so they just decide to countercharge there. Now, Elithanar ripping some shots, but he's in a very tricky position because here the High Elf Infantry will lose this fight to Ariel and the War Dancers. And then if you go to support with your spears, you're leaving Elithanar here in the back. Very, very tricky. And now the Sisters of Twilight going after Elithanar. He is certainly on the highway to the danger zone. Kenny Loggins would be proud. And 776 running for the hills. But the bird will not be fooled. The Sisters are cunning hunters of the old world. And they'll be all over that elf. And I think that is going to be all she wrote. A big, big, fat Soul Stealer going down on top of the Spearmen. Probably going to be enough to break the spirits of this High Elf army. And it's only a matter of time, really, before the Sisters of Twilight get in there. Any Dwarf Lords coming up? Yeah, Thorgrim is soon. Although there's a couple games missing from that group. We had a player drop out after playing a couple games, and he didn't get his third game in, and just some... We had a couple players drop overall. They just got I don't know. I don't really know why, but... Yeah, so there's a couple replays missing in the next few groups. The Archeon, Morker, Tyrion, Malekith one has all the games, but the remaining groups are missing a couple, which is really unfortunate, so... Alright. Spray fire. Red Devil says spray fire directly on top of single entities is quite good. Makes sense. Yeah, because if you're close enough before you get the spread, it'll hit with more missiles. That makes sense. Yeah. D is one dangerous bird. Is that an Always Sunny reference there? I love it. All right. Yeah, Sisters. Yeah. It looks like Red Legion was going to win that very early on. The Fireborn massacre. He got 2 Dryads for free. He got a favorable cav engagement. He almost killed Ariel with the dragon. I don't know really where he lost it. I think when he let his leadership and his dragons get separated outside of the infantry fight, away from support, that's what did it. I think if he had kept his army tighter together, been a little bit more conservative with his Fireborn, that would have been good. Shadow Walkers, look at that. Shadow Walkers even got over 1,000 value. Sisters got 3,000, which is normal. They pecked Elithanar. They pretty much, if they get to use all their ammo, they almost always pay for themselves. So GG, well played. It was a good comeback because Killerino was certainly behind in the beginning of that game. So now we can go to the graphic here. get ready for the next game, and we'll take a little bit of a break, and I'll have some not coffee, but some water. Some water, some H2O. I'm thirsty. All right, there you go. We cast that game. We did indeed cast that game. And now it is time. Birds. I had birds. I had a couple of birds growing up. We had some parakeets in the house. They were trolls for sure. Cute little guys though. All right, so next up, which game do we want to cast next? Also, I'll be casting some World Cup games soon too. That'll be quite a bit of fun. The World Championship, excuse me. I always say World Cup. I don't know why. Couple of heals. Yeah, you see, 0. Great point. Couple of heals in the Dragon, and Dragon Princes would have been enough. Yeah, the caster getting sniped was a big factor too. Just like we talked about, right? There was no regrowth for the Dragon and the big monsters, which would have really changed the game. Joe Leonard, thank you for the fiber. And Meluria, Babui, curse work for making me miss this stream. I know, man. I know. Don't worry, it'll be here for you later. We'll be there into the deep hours of the night waiting for you. There's water in the coffee. That's true. Yeah, there you go. You're speaking my language. I would love some coffee right now, man. The main reason I don't drink coffee, though, is because it kind of makes my hand hurt. Like, where I got my hand surgery, it starts to, like, kind of get a little bit tighter when the tendons do. I don't know what it is when I drink the coffee, but... All right, so next we have the High Elves versus the Warriors of Chaos. So we have 0 facing off against Red Legion. Now, currently 0 is 1-1. If 0 loses this, he will potentially be eliminated. So this is do or die for the chicken. Red Legion, on the other hand, obviously we just saw that last game here, so there's some at stake there. Let's do it. Let's see how this goes. Very cool builds from both players as we load into this match. There we go. We're all good. And now for the forces of 0. 0 or hero, we'll find out. It's got chosen with great weapons. Definitely ready to fight against Silver and Guard, as well as the Swordmasters of Hoeth. And yeah, pretty elite front line. Chaos Warriors with a couple Marauders mixed in, but double chosen with great weapons. These guys are such cool looking models. Hey, look at that. I'm trying to think of how I would do that with the paint scheme, yeah. So that looks like... It looks like Leadbelcher, or like Stormhost with Leadbelcher with a dry brush of Stormhost Silver. Then perhaps... What gold is that? It's kind of a tricky gold. That almost looks like Gehennis's gold. It doesn't look like... Balthazar. Balthazar gold is a little bit more brassy, but yeah, that'd be a pretty, honestly, simple paint scheme to do as far as these chosen go for tabletop. But anyways, different topic. Final Transmutation. Summoners of Rage are in the backfield to deal with Dragon Princes, and they certainly do good. Dragon Princes do tend to have physical resist, as you know. So having the anti-large, armor piercing, as well as magic damage, very, very good here. And Horse Masters on the far side, it looks like there are going to be the trio of Horse Masters. By 3 they come. And that is it. Now for the forces of the High Elves, once again, Red Legion trying to win our hearts. He does bring the double Shadow Walker here. For his main battle line, it is going to be Spearmen backed up by Elithanar. We do have a Noble on a Chariot and a Lion Chariot with a single Bolt Thrower and double Swordmaster here in the back. So that is it. Let's get this party started. Bolt Thrower's going downtown, shooting into what appear to be the Horse Masters. A good target for sure. You don't really want to be shooting at Warp Chicken. And honestly, putting the Bolt Thrower in Spray Fire mode and also shooting at the chosen Grey weapons could be decent as well. So there's a number of choices that you can kind of go with in that direction. But Elithanar is certainly in the danger zone. And we saw Red Legion make this mistake earlier of not bringing any mass whatsoever. I mean, he has the Noble and the Chariots, but he doesn't have like a monster that can kind of stop Sartorial from just rampaging about. That's not to say he can't stop it, though, with like his Chariots and his Spears and different things like that. It's just going to be a little bit tricky. Melody Wallace, Turin, I need to show you the Light of Vallejo paints. I have a couple, actually. Yeah, there's a couple of Vallejo paints I use. I think I use some of their silvers and different things like that. But yeah, I'm a bit of a noob. I'm very simple in that idea. So Spearmen just awaiting their Chaos Warriors, chosen with great weapons moving in. Red Legion definitely needs to get these Lion Chariots and the Nobles to get in there and just do work on these chosen. That would be huge value, right? Warp Chicken in the meantime attacking the Spears while the Marauders get in there as well. Looks like the Noble and the Chariot getting in there, and Sartorial actually taking a little bit of poke. It looks like these Shadow Walkers did get some damage, and good play here getting the Lion Chariots of Krasen to the very elite chosen. Every chosen they pick off is huge value right there. So they should definitely just spend their time cycle charging those expensive chosen. And the backfield Shadow Walkers are going to be up to the task of defending against these Horse Masters. And in combat, they should do okay, although there are a lot of Horse Masters here. And it looks like there's going to be the first Final Transmutation going down on the Noble. But Red Legion does a good job of more or less dodging it. It does kind of tickle the pickle of those Sword Masters, but for the most part, the Noble is going to be the only casualty of that. But again, a little bit sloppy, not defending the backfield here. Bolt Thrower going down. Shadow Walkers are in sustained combat and are doing okay. The Lithanar has been ripping shots at the chicken, who is now at half health, but he's getting his drumstick, and he is going to be going in on that Mage of Life. How are the Shadow Walkers? Yeah, look at the Shadow Walkers doing quite well. With the Noble coming in, the Chariots coming in, the Marauder Horsemasters actually are forced back. Now let's go ahead and take inventory of the frontline fights. Chaos Warriors will lose head-to-head against Swordmasters, but in the amount of numbers they have, they might be able to still get through and win that. Chosen of the Grey Opens obviously will massacre these Spearmen quite decisively and barely take any casualties in doing so. And over here, the Chosen are also piling in with the Chaos Warriors. A little bit of a blob situation. You probably don't need both these Chaos Infantry fighting those Spearmen, but it's really not the biggest mistake in the world there. So balance power is pretty even at this point. Both players getting some nice trades. The Chariots of the High Elves have been able to do some good damage. Chosen have now piled through, though, and the Bolt Thrower in the backfield is offline, and it looks like these Swordmasters are being sent to deal with the Horsemasters. Swordmasters versus Horsemasters, the duel of duels. But yeah, you probably don't want to be doing this. Swordmasters should be in the front, intercepting these Chosen, and the Shadow Walker should be the one dealing with the counter-skirmishing. But yeah, it's all good here. So Noble pulling back. Chosen have reached the Shadow Walkers. Looks like the Moonbow is going down. Lithanar not giving any shits about the 50% missile resist on Sartorial. He's been shooting that bad boy the entire game and has gotten him down to a pretty low amount of HP. He's probably at about 35 to 40% HP there. Something to consider. Noble Chariot moving in, going to be going after the Chosen Grey Opens. Here it comes, running through them, but looks like the charge order might have been changed there at the last second. Lithanar, not the best in the ammunition department. Warriors of Chaos are pulling ahead in this game, but Swordmasters should have a good fight against the Chosen, who are tired, and I guess they're winded too, but they haven't done a whole lot this game. The Swordmasters have kind of been in limbo in the backfield. Now, this isn't good for them, with the Warp Chicken kind of KFCing them, and also on top of that, he does have the Final Transmutation. Like, for example, if the Nobles and the Chariots try and come in here and help, there's probably going to be a big chicken space jam that will hit all these characters here, which is kind of tough for sure. So Lithanar, once again, still just ripping shots on the chicken. High Elves running a little bit bare bones. The Shadow Walker is very, very ambitious here. Certainly could work, but he needed something like cheap Reavers, just some cheap High Elf cavalry to screen out the Horsemasters so that the Shadow Walkers could shoot where they want to shoot. But even then, Shadow Walkers aren't that good here. Shooting against the Marauders isn't good because they're shielded and cheap. Shooting against Chosen, they're a little bit heavily armored for the Shadow Walkers to actually do any damage. So overall, you know, he memed a little bit too close to the sun, and I think he is paying the ultimate price for it here. Warriors of Chaos moving in with their Chaos Warriors as well as their Halberds and those other elite units, and High Elves are looking very, very bare here. As we do get into the later stages of the game, Summoners of Rage will be able to dogpile in, and we probably will see a Final Transmutation here, which will trigger the army losses. GG, a valiant attempt for sure. The build was very, pretty suboptimal for the High Elves, but, it was pretty cool that he brought the Shadow Walkers for us to see. But I actually had a ladder game with Shadow Walkers the other day that was pretty cool. Still got 1,000 value. I mean, he had good tools against the Chosen via the Chariot characters, but not too much to deal with the chicken. You need to bring something to fight the chicken, whether it be a cheap dragon or like a Phoenix, something like that. Carter K, finally a big tip. Holy shit, man. Thanks for the 20. Dude, you must be making it rain over there at your bar tonight. Yeah. You got to respect him for trying to make the Shadow Walkers work. You got to respect him for it. Yeah. Mad props to you, Red Legion. Mad props. Yeah, and the Chaos Army was pretty cool. Chosen with Grey Opens, I always love seeing them in action. That was really, really fun. So yeah, cool stuff. I mean, he had good anti-air. If there was like a Phoenix or a Dragon, he had triple Swordmaster or triple Horsemaster with Warp Chicken, probably having Plague of Rust. I didn't check that game, but yeah, it was good. It was a solid build. And let us go ahead here and get into the next game. Elite Infantry are countered, yes, but they can also work. It depends on the matchup, and if you build a build to support your Elite Infantry and make sure they don't get focused, they can work quite well. Though I agree with you, generally speaking, Elite Infantry are harder to make work, but, I think they can be okay. So it depends on the matchup, really. All right, next match. So currently 0 is 2-1. 0 will most likely advance. The High Elves here, let's go ahead and take a look at their score. Let's do this. Let's do this. And yes, the High Elves are 0-3. So the High Elves have lost all 3 of their games. They will not be advancing here with a Lithanar. As far as other groups, though, we have had several High Elf players advance. I believe I advanced with Teclis. I think Larry might have advanced as well. Yeah, Larry advanced also. So the 2 really powerhouse High Elf Lords have advanced. And now our last game of the day is going to be a pretty big one, actually. So we have Hadri's on the Skaven, who's currently 2-0, facing off against Killerino, who's currently 1-1. So this is a do or die here, basically, for the Wood Elves. If the Wood Elves are able to win this game, there will be a 3-way tie for first with 3 2-1s, and they'll all advance. If Hadri's wins, however, then it will simply be the Skaven as well as the Warriors of Chaos advancing to the next group stage. So that's just a little bit of a summary of how it's going to go. Sad bow noises, I know. Sad Elithanar noises. Como topic, after a week of projects for college, work, and playing my first 9th edition game, I'm going to be playing again soon, too. My town realizing around $300 worth are now totally obsolete. I'm happy to watch a stream and relax. Yeah. Yeah, Tower in a weird place now, but don't give up on him quite yet. If I get any tips for you, Como topic, I'll talk to some of my teammates in my 40k team who play Tau and see what I can do for you, but yeah, we'll do it. All right, guys. This is time. We're on the dreaded Pillar of Bone once again. The final of the group battles today. And let's do it. Man, I need to get in shape, guys. I ran like, I had to run to the bank to get there before they closed at 5 o'clock today to get some paperwork done. And like, dude, I was like dying when I got there. Oh man, I'm in such bad shape. I'm definitely a sausage right now. I'm a big kielbasa. All right, so for the Wood Elves, we do have a bunch of cavalry. So yeah, a huge cavalry surround. There's Wild Riders and Dryads behind the Skaven army. We have Glade Riders, Wild Riders, Sisters, double Swift Shiver Shard, it looks like, or no, double Deepwood Scouts, so just basic ones, and more Wild Riders. Yeah, so a massive surround vanguard here from the Sisters of the Twilight. Holy shit, look at that. That is quite a bit of fun. So for Hadri's, we got a Warp Lightning Cannon. We have Warp Grinders in the backfield. We have a Deathmaster plus a Warlock Engineer for Mortis Engine, and Howling Warp Gale to lock down the Sisters. We have a Rat for a Rat Summon, and of course, Deathmaster is lurking somewhere. I don't really know where he is. Okay, he's back here. And that's it. Mortars, Sensor Bearers as well, Blight Scab's Plague Pack are brought nowadays to bring some magic damage to the table because they annihilate Dryads, and they also are quite good against the Arawar Stag Knights, who used to be very, very meta in this particular old game we play here. So Plague Monks rushing back here, easily going to just annihilate these Dryads. Dryads do have physical resist, but the Plague Monks not only hit super hard, but they also surpass the physical resist. And you can see the Dryads just getting absolutely massacred. Plague Monks do hit really, really hard. Or excuse me, Plague Monk Sensor Bearer. So they're getting in there. And they are the Arawar variant too. So yeah, Dryads already broken off in the back line. Both Dryads buckling, man. That is a really, really rough start for the Hardwood. Sorry about that, guys. Wild Riders getting mortared as well. Yeah, nice shots right there, going into the Glade Rider Spears. A little bit of a lapse of micro right there. Obviously, there's a lot going on, so the Wood Elf players kind of having to panic here. But Hadri's is very, very used to this. Pretty much every game I played with Wood Elves against Hadri's, it's been some sort of a rush very similar to this. Not with the Sisters of Twilight, usually with Orion and other more durable characters, more aggressive characters, but so far the Skaven seem to be holding back the rush pretty well. Now, some Wild Riders do kind of squeak through the battle lines of the Rats here, but Hadri's immediately catches them with the Warp Grinders. The Warp Grinders are bumping and grinded, making these Wild Riders listen to some R&B, and yeah, they are going to get pushed back right there. So the Wild Riders are gone. Warp Lightning Cannon still functional, a little bit open though. There's nothing defending it at the moment, but the Wood Elves are struggling to find openings as they do rally the Dryads, but Hadri's seems to be pulling ahead very, very quickly here in this game. And yeah, I don't know. The Wood Elves, yeah, really running out of steam to an extent. Deepwood Scouts have a couple of choice targets. They could focus down the Pit Fighters. That would probably be my #1 choice. Or maybe the Ikit Zap Zap Cannon. But the Zap Zap Cannon isn't going to be, I don't know. Yeah, they're both okay choices. The Mortars, at this point, probably going to be a little bit hard to focus down. The Wood Elves are also blobbing a lot in the front. So pretty much all their units are being afflicted by that Poison Wind effect, which is very, very nasty. Balance of Power is still Skaven favored. Mortars shooting downtown into the Deepwood Scouts. Should be a good target. They're very, very bunched up, and it looks like even if they missed, there's some collateral damage that they could perhaps do nearby. So looking into the Skaven battle lines, they seem to be somewhat secure. However, the Wood Elves are getting in and pulling the Bounce of Power back towards the middle a little bit as the Dryads start to get in there. Glade Riders have gotten on top of the Ikit Zap Zap Cannon, and the Mortars seem to be partially compromised as Killerino does get his Glade Riders, and we'll probably be able to get on top of those Mortars, which would be very, very valuable. In the meantime, Sisters of Twilight are getting shot by the Warp Lightning Cannons. Those ladies trying to juke to the best of their abilities, and yeah, they just got to avoid those shots, man. But yeah, the Wood Elves rapidly running out of ground support. Plague Monk Sensor Bearers did take quite a bit of damage, but I would imagine they've taken many Dryads to the cold, dead earth with them. Blight Scab's Plague Pack getting charged once again by the Glade Rider Spears. Plague Monk Sensor Bearers, very, very squishy unit, but these ones have incredible leadership, and they do also have the ability to inspire nearby units with the Demagoguery, but gives them ITP, which isn't terribly helpful with the army that the Wood Elves have brought. Looking around, is there any chance for the Wood Elves to salvage this? There are a bunch of cavalry. Sisters of Twilight are ripping some nice shots into the side of the Plague Pack here. Could start shooting at the Plague Priest and or the Rat Master himself, Death Master, who does kind of bounce out there, but it's getting a little bit danger close to army losses. We do have a couple Wild Riders with shields who are going after the Night Runners here, but yeah, I don't think there's going to be enough. There's Warp Grinders here. We have Wolf Rats kind of feasting around the map. The Mortars are still online. The Warp Lightning Cannon's still online with a ton of ammunition. There's just too many tools for the Skaven online here. Now, the rush build certainly had some teeth. I think there were many inefficient engagements, blobbed up lapses in micro where various units were not engaging, taking mortar shots. There was a couple little things for sure. Ephraim Va, can't watch, going to bed. Here, King, you dropped to this. Thank you so much, Ephraim, for the donation. Really do appreciate that. We're going, man. We're going strong. Deepwood Scouts still shooting downtown, able to shoot at some of those wolf rats. Not bad at all. Mortar's still raining some hot fire into them. And that looks like it's got to be it. I just don't see any way. I mean, like, the Sisters have some ammo. Maybe if they blew all their ammo in Deathmaster, maybe they could do some work, but I just don't see it happening here. Glade Riders getting poisoned even as well. And the Warp Lightning Cannons have now switched to shoot at the Sisters of the Twilight. There is a bit of a rally in the backfield, though. We do have the double Deepwood Scouts. Deepwood Scouts could start shooting at the Pit Fighters of Helm's Deep. That would certainly be a way to get back in this game here. We'll see. We will see indeed. Yes, this is the last game for this particular group stage, but we'll be doing some other stuff. We'll play a couple of chess games while I switch back over to the other client, because I'm on an old client right now, and to do an FFA or any games with you guys, I have to switch back over. So we'll make sure to do that. We will make sure to do it. So arrows going down, Warp Lightning Cannon blasting that big chicken up in the sky. Nice Howling Warp Gale here from Hadries. Pretty much going to be sealing doom here for the Sisters, as they'll probably eat another Warp Lightning volley to the face. And yep, there they go. 400 HP. They're wavering, close to breaking. The Skaven Slingers also getting some nice shots on the Sisters, who are, just kind of teetering on the edge of leadership right here. And that should be it. Yes, Hadries has already won 2 games, but if Hadries had lost this, there would have been a 3-way tie for first place in this particular group. As soon as this game's over, I'll show you guys the results of that. But that is going to be GG. Army losses kicking in here any second now, as there's no possible way the Wood Elves could come back. Or is there? Or is there? I certainly don't think so. Not with Deathmaster and those other characters on the ground. A little bit of like late game scrapping here. Very, very tenacious here from the Wood Elf player as the Deepwood Scouts do return. But that is Army losses. There you go. Valiant defeat indeed. It was a valiant defeat. Killerino played a nice set of games, but in the end, the Deathmaster and Hadries able to pull that one out. It was a cool build. Plague Pack was awesome. 1,300 on them. Mortars, obviously, 2,500. Mortars are so gross. Warp Lightning Cannon, like all the value pieces for the Skaven army performed, and that was that. Sisters, of course, didn't even get 1,000 value. Yeah, they tried. All right, guys, let's take a look at the summary of this group stage. It's here somewhere, so let me go ahead and add this. 1 second here. It was Group P, I believe. So let's find Group P on the desktop. Get that added up for you guys. I believe it was this one, yes. So this is the summary of this particular group. So advancing on to the next round of the Legendary Lord Tournament, we have Deathmaster Snickage, led by Hadries, currently 3-0. Zero and the KFC King, he's able to advance with Sarthorial, 2-1. Sisters will be eliminated with a 1-2 performance, and the Red Legion was eliminated with a Lithanar with 0-3. So there you go. Yeah, Deathmaster didn't have too many targets that game because, the Flying Widow floored. There was no like casters really lurking around, but Hadries just did a really good job of defending all of his pieces and was able to pull out the great victory there. So GG, well played indeed. So now, my friends, we will jump over, switch back to the other client. We'll do a couple FFA games to kind of close things out, and we'll go from there. Should be fun. Should be quite a bit of fun. So let me go ahead and do this. Need to go to my Steam, change my Warhammer client to the updated version. It's the only annoying thing about this tournament taking so long is that. So we're updating. Let me go ahead and set up chess.com. And let's just go ahead and get wrecked. Wrecked, do you guys want to see bullet chess, like 1 minute chess? Let's do a couple of those. I think that'll be fun. I just started playing bullet chess. I've only played one game before, and I played one earlier, and it was quite a bit of fun. So let's go here. Let's set this up. And okay, that looks fine. And very good. Okay. It's time. It's time. So we're switching over at the moment. Should be switching over. Hold on. It doesn't look like it's updating. Let me just check this real quick. Hold on. I got to check on the Wookiee too. He's being a diva. Okay. It looks like it's switching over. Yeah, why is it paused? Is it just like really slow or something? Uh-oh, I hear some Wookiee drama. Just give me a second, guys. I need to check on Wookiee. He's making some funky sounds back there. All right, guys, I'm back. Yeah, Wookiee's just being dramatic. He just needed to go outside, it looks like. All right, guys. So, looks like Warhammer is almost done updating, so we can actually switch over like we talked about and play a quick chess game here. Let's go ahead and do this. Switch on over. And transition. There we go. All right. So, we'll play some bullet chess. I'm just getting into it, but yeah, I am not good at speed chess, but I think it'll be fun for you guys to see because I'll probably make a ton of mistakes. So, all right, let's do it. Oh God, it gives me anxiety just thinking about it. Okay, so, oh God, what opening are we doing? This is 1 minute chess, dude. It's like just insane. All right, so let's just go here. Oh God, why would I do 1 minute chess? You know, why am I doing this to myself? Oh, is it my turn? Shit. Okay, I should probably be a little bit more careful about this. Okay, it's fine. I hope he takes with the pawn because then I can take his queen. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Okay, not sure what he's trying to accomplish here. I've already castled. So if he wants to trade queens, then yeah, because that screws up his whole castle there. So that's good. Okay, so now we can go ahead and develop a little bit. Just get a little bit crazy. Okay, so he can go here. He goes here. That's actually a little bit annoying. So it's fine. Shit, it's 1 minute chess. God, this is so stressful. Oh, he's gonna. Okay, he didn't do the play I was worried about here. It's fine. Oh my God, this is so stressful. Okay, let's go ahead and go here. Oh shit, that was a mistake. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's all about the time here anyways, isn't it? Oh. Okay, okay. Oh shit. Okay. I'm just pre-moving. I'm just trying to get ahead on time here. Oh. Oh my God. Oh God, do I have 3 seconds? Oh my God. That's so stressful. Holy shit, that's like a whole different beast. All right, one more game. Let's go. 1 minute chess, baby. Let's screw some shit up. Okay, it's fine. Oh, the fact that he's thinking about it is good. Yeah, okay. Yes, good. Okay. Okay. We're grooving. Yep. Looks okay. Jesus, I have no idea what's happening, guys. I have no idea. The speed chess thing is so stressful. Okay, I guess that's good for me. Just click buttons, dude. All right, there we go. Little mistake there. Okay. Yep, let's see if he takes. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Getting real spicy up in here. So let's go ahead and stack this lane if we can. It's like funny because like almost the plays don't matter as much, right? It's like it's just about not taking freaking forever. Yeah, like I don't care if he takes these. It's like he's down on time, right? So. Oh my God, what the hell is happening here? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and take. Come on, I don't care what you're doing. This isn't even chess. Oh, I won! How did I win that shit? Oh, that's not even chess. That's just like freaking like spam clicking and oh my god. Jesus, man. Oh. I needed Final Transmutation to nuke his backline, that's for sure. Oh my god, dude. Whew. That doesn't even feel like chess. That just feels like a stress machine. All right. One more speed game. Let's go. Come on, let's get that rush. Oh shit. I was well, it's fine. It's fine. I wasn't paying attention. I pre-moved it. All right. Let's not get too crazy here. God, pre-moving, I don't know how to cancel it, so I always like screw that shit up. Yeah. Oh shit, it's my turn. Okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and set up this. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a good play for us. Okay, that's fine. Oh, the time is so stressful. I feel like just trading pieces is the way. Oh, is it my turn again? Shit, he moved already? Okay, well. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Oh shit, cancel the pre-move. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I can't move pieces quick enough. All right. Oh my god, I hate speed chess. It's like the worst shit ever. All right, so I don't know how to accept challenges. Hold on, how do I do that? Is that you? Is that you, Romulan Dog? We can do one more fast one, dude. It's like right click cancels. Okay, good. I didn't know that. So now I don't know who this is, but okay, 1 minute. Oh, dude, I don't want to do more on 1 minute games. I want to do like a regular one. Somebody challenged me to a regular game of like 1 10-minute game. I'm actually okay at 10 minutes. Okay, do I go to friends? Let's see here. I'm looking. Okay, so maybe it's in friends. Okay. Oh, that's you? Okay, well, challenge me to a 10-minute game. Because this is 1 minute. Yeah, 5 minutes fine too. Okay, 5 minutes fine. Yeah, okay, we're playing Romulan Dog. Okay, so this will be good. This is like a normal-ish game, right? Dude, Romulan's got this like super fast opening. Look at him. He's going absolutely ape here. Yeah, just going bananas, bananas, huh? It's fine. So now we're playing a normal game of chess. We'll see how we can do. Okay, we got some options here. We got king on this side, yeah. Okay. What's the advantage of that? Gonna take here. Okay. No problemo. So he takes, goes here, he's taken here, he's taken here. A little bit of a threat, but that's alright. We will see what witchcraft is going. How do you guys like these new graphics, by the way? The dreaded Romulan dog is here, man. Magnus Carlsen is legendary lord. Oh, for sure. 100%. Just thinking out the new play. You thought I don't like small unit size? Well, you're onto something there. That's for sure. Looks fine. Romulan dog and I are both pretty close on time here. Okay, he's got a little attack there, which is fine. Let's defend even more. Develop our pawns. Yes, that is Wookiee. Yeah, that's the old Wookiee. Yeah, I'm okay with this. We don't want anything too entrenched in our lines there. Yep, sounds glorious. Not really too many opportunities for that guy right now. All right, so let's go ahead and move you over here. Can also line this bad boy up here. Yeah, I like this. That's one of my favorite things about chess.com is that like it says all this fancy stuff like, oh yes, you've employed the classical X, Y, and Z. Truly a connoisseur of the game you are. It makes you feel good about yourself. Yeah. But I've just started playing. I don't know if I've played 5-minute games. That's fine. Yeah, he'll get a pass pawn, but I should be able to pressure it and just get that pawn for free eventually. Okay, so what other tricks do we have here? Yeah, could we just do this? It's fine. Yep. Looks okay. We're pretty close on time. He's ahead on time right now though, so I'm gonna have to do a little something. Yep, nice. Very good. I feel like that was a mistake, that play I just did. Yeah. He's just going to take this. No, he can't take this actually because of the bishop. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, we have a lineup on this whole tile here, so we'll see what witchcraft we can make happen. Yeah, so he moves off that square. He knows. He knows it was trouble when it walked in. All right, that's fine. Yeah, sure. I'm happy with that. Maybe his rook on the square here will take. He can't take this because of the bishop. So okay, something that's a strong play on his part. No, nothing really being attacked super hard here. Yeah, we can't really do it. I mean, I could set up another angle of attack here. Yeah, this looks fine. Cool. He won his pawn back. Hopefully here we have some witchcraft to work on though. It's fine because we can hopefully just take it when he tries to do some witchcraft. If I go here, he takes queen, so I'm probably screwing something up here. Running low on time too, though. Yeah, you like the Taylor Swift reference? I thought it was pretty funny. I have a pawn that's pretty deep in his territory too. So it certainly goes both ways. All right. Thankfully, we're catching up on time a little bit. Yeah, there's been tons of misplays, I'm sure, this game, but this pawn wants it bad. Okay. Cool. So what is he threatening here and here? He's still getting a little something something. Yeah, we got to keep that there. Sure. Try and get this guy off this. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention to that. Shit. 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 Okay. Oh man, we got to try and scrap. How did I not see that? Oh no, it's over. Anakin, he has the high ground. Let's see if he'll at least give us this. No, not even. He's not even going to give us a scrap of. God, we were playing okay until that. I got to get the dogs from outside. The beasts of burden are barking. You're confused? Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I don't think there's anything I can do now. He's got his 2 rooks. Like, he's so far ahead. The only way I could win would be on time. The best part about all this is Wookiee just went and took a fat shit in the other side of the house. Sure, why not? It was so obvious too, but like the time, when I get low on time, man, I get so stressed. Quiet, Lola. I'll get you in a minute, you foul beast. I'm gonna have to like change it up here. Yeah, we're doing an FFA right now, as soon as this is over. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I can really do at this point. I think I'm just down so many pieces. The only way I could win maybe would be on time, but I don't see that happening. Yeah, this game. GG. Where do I type it? GG, well played. Total War time. Romulan, come play in our FFA. Okay, so now I need to switch to this. Let's get the dogs real quick. Who let the dogs out, baby? Dude, everything was hanging. GG, Romulan. I don't know. I didn't see your queen trap coming. You got me with it. I think this speed chest is really funny, but yeah. So right before that, Wookiee took a fat, just a fat turd in the back. Oh, and I can smell it. Oh man. That wasn't unlucky, no. I just didn't see it. I was running out of time and I was like, oh god, I gotta move, and you got me. So now it's time for the FFA. So this is first come, first serve. Terrible. Yeah, I've actually seen a couple of the Fine Gold guy streams. Yeah. All right. He gives like really good lectures and whatnot. So this will be Turin. It's called Turin FFA. Hold on. And let's go to the local recording. Hold on. Got to get rid of that. And good. So Turin FFA. Password 4321. Romulan says, I was trying to leverage the center pawn, but you had some nice moves up until the blunder. Yeah, no, it was a fun game. It was a fun game. We'll have to play more, my friend. I usually play 10-minute chess is the one that I'm probably most comfortable in. Because I'm a slow old man when it comes to chess. Most games I play very quickly, but not chess. So we can do this. What faction do we want to play? I played Norska last time. We've done plenty of Lizardmen. I feel like they've been a little bit overdone here. So we can do... let's do some Wood Elves. I actually have a really fun Wood Elf build for you guys. I don't know how competitive it will be, but it should be fun nonetheless. So let me go check on the dogs real quick. They've been causing all sorts of drama. And I'll be back in just a second. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. God, I had to chase him. Oh. Okay, so let's get to business. We have high elves. Oh my god, is it all dark elves this game? Jeez, okay. This is going to be interesting. We got the Druki. The hordes of the Druki are upon us. Huh. Should be fun. I dig it. And chew. We need a caster of some sort. Wookiee is unclean. Oh my god. Guys, he just took a fat diarrhea all over the back room, dude. I'm so bummed. Like, it's all over the floor. Oh man, I gotta check it out. Let's see. Hey, thank you for the donation, RDZ. Yeah, we finished our group stage and then we played a couple chess games. The speed 1 minute chess, it's just like a circus, man. Shit's crazy. All right. So right now we're doing an FFA. And yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Life's good. We're just enjoying ourselves here. And then we need a couple of you so we can have a little bit of dynamic play. All right, I think we're fine. We're all good. Ready. There goes my 5 Charybdis rush, as someone in chat. Yeah, no, it was a disaster. Oh, so that's why I keep running away. I had to like clean him down real quick and put him in a little cozy bed in the other room. No, I cleaned it up. I already did it. That's where I was. I cleaned it up. I made sure it didn't get on the Wookiee. He's in his little pen. He's on his little dog bed in the other room now. You can hear the soul leaving my body. That's so accurate. Oh my god. It's so accurate right now. Wookiee is just this unholy terror. Well, so we got Falcon, Red Devil, no Kane, no gain. Pretty cool. Unicaps is on. As someone whose cat vomits every other day at minimum, I feel the pain. I'm sorry, Quick Strike. Yeah, Wookiee's, he's a little bit of a deal. It's 3 a.m. and couldn't sleep. Seeing this, I don't mind it so much. Hey, right on. Right on. So, yeah, all I can say about this build is it's gonna get a little bit wild. It's got some wild elements to it, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, Wookiee's, he's just such a diva, man. He's getting real old. You know, Wookiee's got to be like, what, 15 or 16 now? It sucks. You know, like, you start to see them have so many health issues with, like, their legs and just everything, yeah. Carter K, thank you for the tip. For the 10. Last tip probably end of the night. Hope you saw the last one. I was AFK from the phone. I did see it. Thank you so much, Carter, and hopefully everything went well at the office tonight for you. Romulan Dog, he got me with a mighty queen catch. Yes, you can go back and check it out. It was a pretty fun game. I was running out of time. He was doing much better on time than me. Dude, Carter K is a G. Yeah. Beat you down on chess, but you've wrecked me with ladder. Yeah. I'm still learning chess. I just started playing, so I'm getting the ropes. I have like the opening phases down, but I really need to get better under time because 10 minute, 5 minute, 3 minute, like I need to get better at that. That's my biggest weakness in that game. When I get the time, I start making mistakes. Yeah. Yeah, Wookiee's old. He's real old. All right. Hey, Das Boone, you're not too late to the party. As a matter of fact, you're in time for the FFAs. We're going to close out the stream with 2 free-for-alls. I'm probably only going to do 2 because I probably got to do some extra cleanup. I got to make sure Wookiee didn't hide any under the bed. Wookiee is a first-generation Salon. He is. Let's go ahead and cut this. Okay, 1 second. He has successfully blocked the screen. Chess campaign, I know. Derek Young, thank you for the $5. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. And so basically the build, we can give you guys a little bit of a preview of it before we load in. We went with a Wild Hunt build, so no Wild Riders actually. It's Great Stag Knights. So we have Great Stag Knights, we have some Skirmish Cavalry, and then we have some Glade Riders just to kind of write things down and do their business. So the unclean one should be gone off the screen here in just a second. So Derek, thanks again for that donation, man. Appreciate that quite a bit. What's with the... I know, yeah. Well, I couldn't stream earlier today. I had to deal with some some business stuff, and so I was like, I still wanted to stream though. I had the itch. Man, I always forget you start so high up here. Okay, so basically, yeah, we got the triple Great Stag Knight. I think the whole army can Vanguard except our caster, but the caster's on an eagle, so we can catch up. We have Orion, of course, the master of the Wild Hunt. How could he not be here? We have some skirmish cavalry, and we have some Glade Riders, and then our caster here in 5. So we'll just wait for someone to ready up, and then we can relocate at the last second or something. We'll see. I think we're good. So we got High Elves down here. Dark Elves are probably honestly one of our best bets to fight, just based on, you know, our army comp. I don't want to be up in the center and get like sandwiched, so yeah, this is a build. It's a build, all right. Should be fun. There's probably going to be, yeah, we got 2 Vanguard factions, so I got to be careful. No Cane, no gain. Stag Knights are pretty terrible against the Vampire Coast, so I don't see that going terribly well. Yeah. So what do we have here? You, and you. Okay, so who's down here? Falcon is over here, so we can go ahead and do this, and get you here. You guys just kind of chilling here. We could do like one cheeky Vanguard behind the coast. We'll see. Okay, so yeah, wow, a bunch of skirmish cabin dragons. Okay, pretty similar to us. Yeah, don't want to fight that. Dark Elves would have been our best bet. We can start doing some light battling against the High Elves, I guess. It's fine. So what do we got here? We got dragons, reavers, Ilariel the Radiant. Orion's gonna come with his spear and see what he can get done. This hill position is very ugly though, so we should probably go around. Yeah, let's pull back. Oh, there's a bloat coming. He thought I wouldn't see it. I knew that bloat was trouble when it walked in. You guys like the Taylor Swift references? I hope so. It's pretty funny. All right, these are bombers. Yep, we can start working on bombers. Just get some points, really. We don't have to like engage them head on. Let's go get that bloat with our Great Eagle. It feels bad to like attack the bloat, you know, but it has to be done. Orion's a little bit slower, so. Oh my God, there's 2 bloats here. Oh no, I want to let them live, but like I feel like I can't. Look, it's running. Look at the poor bloat. It's running. Oh, I feel like such a criminal here. Okay, 1 bloat's down. Do we even get points for that? No. Talk about next level big brain tactics. The bloats. Bring it a full army of bloats, and then you don't have to worry about giving up any points. All right, so that's good. Stag Knights are nearby. The other bloat is down for the count. Now we can attack these guys with our Great Eagle, fly under. Just got to make sure we don't take any bombs. Oh, where are our other cav? Orion's a little bit slower, so we got to be careful. Wow, they're actually going to fight me. Holy shit. It's not going to go well for them. Okay, Stag Knights can attack these ones because they're actually engaging me on the ground. And we do have a regrowth if we need to also. Okay, so where's Orion at? He's coming with this spear here. It's fine. Pull these guys back, put them in guard mode, make sure to rip some shots up here. And the Great Eagle seems to be holding pretty well. Alright, perfect. Keep going. Keep going. We're getting points. We're taking scraps wherever we can. There we go. Yes. Throw the mighty javelin. Okay, Vampire Coast is coming to play. I don't know where the High Elves are. I guess they're just kind of skirmishing with the Dark Elves. Yeah, having a little bit of a loose battle there. We can go ahead and start throwing some spears at the big crabs. I'm just like afraid that those bloats were like a distraction, and the real threat is there's another bloat somewhere that I'm not aware of. Okay, Orion can go and start attacking Slostra. We can pull these guys around, pull you guys under as well. Get this caster going. It looks like the last of the dudes. Yeah, so we can use. Ooh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be money. Yeah, let's pull back. It's fine. Oh, the High Elves are coming from the high ground. Okay, so look at that. The Hounds of Mel Gibson doing some big damage there. I'm gonna keep going. And pull you guys out here. Eagle back. Orion could probably fight both these crabs, honestly. At least get some points off it. Stag Knight's coming under. You guys come up and over the top. Looks great. We should probably put some pressure on the High Elves. I think that probably would be a good idea. So let's start shooting the Star Dragon here. We got to make sure our Eagle doesn't get caught. Okay, it looks like there's some Night Summon going down here. Very cheeky indeed. Keep rotating away. Shooting the dragons. You guys keep going. Back, back, back. Orion's trapped, so he's going to be totally fine here. He just keeps farming points off this guy. Okay, Stag Knights are nearby. We could send one Stag Knight in to go beat on this caster. So we'll put them in group 6. Keep the other ones nearby. Okay, a little bit scary that the dragons are coming in. We might have to have a regrowth on standby. Alright, so you guys come shoot the dragons. Caster's coming over here. These Stag Knights should be able to put some hurt on this caster here. Looks like a breath attack. I'm not sure what that was going for. It looks like the Damn Knights Errant are still going strong. Okay, yeah, we gotta pull back. We can't afford to be doing that. Shoot the Star Dragon. Pull you back. Okay, more Witchcraft. Okay, we probably... do we want to heal Orion? I don't think so. How are we doing on the dragon here? Okay, Tempest going down. Probably regrowth here. Unfortunately, we don't have enough to really stop this, so we're going to regrowth that caster, see if we can get away. Pop that, might as well. Okay, I think we're going to get away. Yeah, with the fact that we have the poison, the regrowth was able to kind of save us. And Orion can get away, and he's got Cloak of Isha, so who cares? Like, we should be able to heal. Dark Elves are coming over the hill, so now we can rotate under. Yeah, like so, like so, like so, like so. Keep working on that Star Dragon. Falcon's doing really well on points, though, but... Hounds of Mel Gibson right there on that big blob. Pull the caster around. I think we have a Power Stone, too, but probably not too much of a point in using it at the moment. Like, this whole army's like halberds and stuff, so it's not super great for us to fight. Let's save our ammo. Orion, do we want to use any bombardments? We could keep throwing javelins at Celestia. I think that's fine. Alright. Cloak of Isha got a big nerf, did it? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, 20%. Okay. Yeah, it's still good, but not you're 100% right. Not as much as it was before. Let's put you guys down and under here. We don't want to... in FFA, it's really important, like, spatial awareness to make sure you're not getting, like, sandwiched by, like, 2 armies. Okay, maybe he wants to Tempest my caster again. I'm not quite sure. Go ahead and go guard mode and just rip those shots. The Dark Elf army definitely has some choice targets for us to fight. Stag Knights could do okay if we can get that crab to overextend. So come down to the edge here. Alright, Hawk's Talon. Let's drop it in the middle of that big blob. Get us some points there. And we can start throwing javelins in there as well. Very good. Yep, looks good. So let's come up and over the top, actually. We can ride up and maybe flank the High Elf skirmish force. So they're 105 speed. Yeah, they're faster than me, actually. 90 speed. Yeah, okay, no. That's just one of them there. Oh, Ryan's a little bit caught here. Is it a crab summon or something? Mr. Krabs. See if Orion needs some support before we leave. I might have to regrowth him or something. Can we get past these crabs, please? Come on, Orion. You can fit there. You're not that big of a boy. Yeah, Romulan. We'll do it more often for sure. Once I start getting a little bit better, I'll do it more. Because usually I can't give great commentary when I'm playing chess because I don't know the game very well yet. I'm like kind of still learning all the basics. Cool. Someday we'll be the Dark Lords, don't you worry. Okay, so that crab summon was good. The fact that these dragons are kind of lurking here is a little bit stressful. Okay, crabs are coming. Why are they shooting? Turn this off. Okay, this is good. Let's go and attack here. Here. I guess they have plenty of ways to retreat, which is a little bit unfortunate. Orion caught in the crabs. RDZ, it takes some more of my money because I'm constantly watching your vids, but I'm never able to catch the streams. Right on, man. Well, I'm glad this late night stream was able to get you on board. Yeah, it's been a fun one, man. All right, so now we can go attack the coast and sandwich them. And Ant-Man. T. Rackart says, whip him good. That's Rackart's favorite song. Yeah. All right, so let's start throwing some javelins at the big crab here. We got to use our Stag Knights. We've been way too conservative with them, so let's go ahead and loop some under. Start cycle charging. And as far as what we want to shoot, probably the Charybdis is the best target here because it's kind of squishy. We'll pop the Horn of the Wild Hunts. We can go ahead and regrowth Orion. All right. Very good. Let's get the Stag Knights charging in. Oh, the mighty are about to be hailed. All right. Stag Knights go. And Stag Knights go. Let's go ahead and pop the Horn of the Wild Hunt to give you a charge bonus. And then we just kind of hang out. The Haggard Dragon Squad is just kind of chilling about here too, so we got to be cognizant of that. So we got some okay engagements, although Breath Attacks hits us pretty square. It takes out 3 models. We're able to dodge the other one for the most part, it looks like. And the Glade Riders, let's go ahead and pull you guys over here. Pull you under. Looks like the High Elf player was thinking about engaging there. Hard to say. Hard to say indeed. We needed to keep our army healthy enough to fight the High Elf monsters in the end game. That's really the big thing. Do we have any more bombardments? We do have the Hounds of Mel Gibson. Let's go ahead and pop those right there. Okay, they've landed. That's good. Let's go over there and see if we can get involved in this party. I don't think the Dark Elves have any way of trapping them. So we'll just keep some of these stag knights going. Yeah, that's alright. That's fine to me. The big wild hunts. Big old wild hunt. Alright, stag knight should be able to kill these harvesters pretty quick. Yep, nice little charge right there. Pull back now. This is truly the wild hunt, although Orion's always a little bit behind, which is really funny. Is that Marathi? Oh, it's Malice Darkblade. Holy shit. What a hero. So Coast has been eliminated. We just have to make sure we can defeat the High Elves in business here. I need to group you. Honestly, let's degroup you and put you in one again so we can micro a little bit more effectively. Alright, they might go for Orion here, which is fine with me. He's very, very tanky, so... Alright, let's go ahead and attack. Let's get our Stag Knights coming back. Keep moving past this dragon. We got to make sure to try and trap it. So we trap it like this. And then we can get our Stag Knights to go ahead and collapse on the... Actually, you know what? Screw that. We don't want to do that here. So we trapped one of the High Elf Dragons. Let's go ahead and just cycle charge those Dread Spears too in the distance. I don't know if there's going to be any follow-up here. We'll see. Blackguard, we can go ahead and hit with that. Pull you guys under. And Orion can get healed if need be. I probably should regrowth him just in case he gets like Alpha Striked here. Yep, hot little Hawk's Talon there is always good. Pull you guys around the back. And very good. How's Orion doing? He's holding. We almost got that dragon down. It's pretty low, but I think Orion took the brunt of that, unfortunately. Alright, let's go. We could throw some spears at that moon dragon, although going after this is probably better. Let's go ahead and pull you back. Yeah, probably healing the blobs better. We might lose this character here. A little bit sloppy on that execution, but that's okay. How's Orion doing? Ooh, Orion's fighting the Cryptus. Okay, caster. Hug the back of the map. Pop your Power Stone. And we could actually run you guys under this dragon and keep it routed. Alright, let's bring the knights here and have them help. Alright, oh, Orion's dead. Okay, Malice and the Cryptus got him. Maybe we just hunt down his skirmish cavalry? Oh, one of my units is kind of stuck here on the low ground, which is unfortunate. Go get those Reaver Cav. Oh, the dragon came back. That's not good. That's not good. Alright. You guys can shoot here. Let's put fire at will on. Okay, that's good. We just got into the High Elf Skirmish Cavalry. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That's a nice pick. We also bounced over here, got these Skirmish Cav. Yeah, I don't know if we can kill the Dark Elf army, though, to be honest. Even though he's a little bit behind on points, I don't know if we can actually do anything about him. Could land here. Try and, like, crowd these guys. See if we can slow him down for a second. Maybe? I mean, yeah, I don't know. The Cryptus, there's some Blackguard here. There's, like, at least we still have our healer for now. Good. Get up here. Finish off these cavalry. It's the Heralds of the Wind. Regrowth here is really strong. Hits all those units. Okay. Now, just get away from the Cryptus. Screw that thing. I don't want anything to do with it. It's a monster. So the High Elf Skirmish Cavalry are gone. Now they just have what appears to be their Air Force Goon Squad. Should be able to stay away on our Eagle as well. Yeah, we're not going to catch that. I'm not sure what they're hoping to accomplish here. Let's see. Orion paid the troll toll for sure. Alright, we need to move out of this because it's probably a banishment. Which is we do dodge. Let's go ahead and move past these characters here and then surround the dragons. From here we drop an Earthblood. So we too have healing. We need to attack the Moon Dragon, try and break its leadership. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. See if the Stag Knights can do it. That's really what it's going to come down to here. Shaken, we'll rear charge it. Its leadership goes down kind of low. We get Tempested, but since we land on the ground, we don't really take the full penalty of it. Stag Knights have good AP. I mean, they should pack some punch. We have some on the edge of the map that are doing God knows what. Alright, the full party's coming, though. We gotta... Ooh, yeah, Terror Route's going down. Jeez, that's not good. The Arwar Stag Knights are breaking. Yeah, the Dragon's just owning the Stag Knights. Man, I thought they would do better than that, but I guess not. High Elf's probably going to win this now. I don't see the Stag Knights carrying this. They just don't seem good enough. Alright, the Eagle Caster's broken. It's going to be Dark Elves versus the... yeah, let's just regroup our Stags. See if we can do anything about it. Hey, Bren. I got you, man. Sorry you had a bad day. Whatever the cause was, but we're here to try and make it better for you. Let's go up on the high ground. Oh, someone... Malice just got killed by the dragons. We're just going to go camp in the bushes, man. We're just going to be true Wood Elves. Yeah, we really didn't do that much damage. I'm very unimpressed with that. Okay, so my caster came back too. I mean, is there a chance we could get last man standing? I don't think so. Alright, so we're hiding in the bushes now. We're being true wood elves. Oh my god, look at this. Some wild sword masters of Hoeth just moving up. Let's just keep creeping around here. Just keep creeping ever so slightly. Yeah, it was definitely a tough one, Melody. There was a lot of stopping power there. We just have to be like vultures now. Although look at this, my poor Lost Sylvan Knights just being hunted down. I wonder what kind of value they got. 1,200, 800. Yeah, pretty poor honestly.
Cavalry.
Considering there was a bunch of mobile stuff too, Wild Riders would have just been better against like literally everything we faced. Yeah.
Without delay.
This is high elf like goon squads like this are very powerful in FFA. Very, very powerful. Well, they're gonna have to fight eventually, these two. What do we got down here? Yeah. The Reavers doing their thing. Okay. You say dollar store Falcon. These Reavers, are they just battling in the front here? Swordmasters are coming as well. Dark elves waddling like dwarves. Yeah. Larry does get magic damage, which accounts for the Sylvan Knights, but I was curious why the other ones died so quickly. Okay. Hey, are you stream sniping my strategy there, bro? You listening to my tactics? He is. He's snooping on me here. Here they come. Oh, now I get to watch this glorious fight. Looks like breath attacks are going to be going down, I would imagine. Swordmasters are moving in. Okay. Okay. All right. Where are them swordmasters at? Yeah, they're at full health. Looks like breath attacks are being primed. Definitely not bad. Got a little bit of damage on the blackguard. Okay. Out of sight, out of mind. These we have 18 of these. Yeah, the Heralds of the Wind will beat me in combat, actually. All right, let us go and pounce from our lair. Prepare to do battle. What are these? These are Illyrian Reavers? Okay, let me do this and take one over here. This is quite a battle here, man. Look at the dreaded Charybdis. All right, looks good. Man, High Elves have so many points, jeez. All right, Stag Knights should be able to beat Reavers, no problem. Try and get a charge into these guys. We're coming! The Elks are coming! Gandalf! Alright, that's pretty good. It's definitely some good shock damage there. We can pull back. No heals on the horizon. Chase those Reavers off, it's fine. Man, the Stags are just taking such a beating every time they go in there. Let's kind of regroup. Come on, guys, you can get out of there. I know, I believe it. I believe it. There we go. Alright, let's do that. A couple of Phoenix Guard holding too. Very, very close. Let's go down here, see if we can make a difference in things. We're getting some points. What can we do here? Go, my mighty stags. Attack the dreaded Star Dragon. Go forth and conquer. Hey, look at this. Oh, we got the Star Dragon. All right. Can we get Larry now? Can we get us around on Larry? All right, that's good. So Larry is surrounded now, which is great. I don't know if she'll be able to get away. Maybe not. We'll see if the Great Stags even have enough power to kill her. Yeah, looks like 2 leadership on this bad boy. Oh, yeah. Okay, caster's gonna break. Larry's defeating our Great Stag Knights, unfortunately. We are getting some DPS there, though, which I'm happy about. But there's probably gonna be like a breath attack or something nasty coming. Although the dragon looks like it has its sights set elsewhere. Yep. All right, let's pull you back. Get the other ones kind of fresh in there. Can we get away? Let's see if we can get that charge with our other Stag Knights. Of course, the charge gets obstructed by that one unit. 0 leadership on the dragon. Okay. Larry is too strong. Okay, the dragon is broken. Should be. We're getting good points, actually. The Swordmasters were probably held in tactical reserves for a period of time. Yeah, there's not enough points. Falcon has gotten way too many points for anyone to catch up, I think. See if we can like trap this character here. Oh, let's see. Okay. Well, regardless, we'll go after the Swordmasters then. Because the Stag Knights are actually, it's one of the few things they're quite good against is like elite infantry. Oh, we got a heal. Let's check this shit out. Okay, let's heal up. Larry's coming for blood. Jeez. She's just been defeating everyone. What do we have? We got some Dark Elf spears here. My mage was able to heal a little bit. Looks like that downhill charge should be pretty devastating. As a couple of more attacks go in. Yeah, they're all broken. Ooh, boy. High elves have got to have some more stuff left, though. Okay, Swordmasters are broken. Let's go ahead these guys off. You know, just farm the Swordmasters, I guess. It's fine. How much faster is Larry? I'm 110. Larry is 110 also. Okay, that's fine. We pretty much just run to our heart's content. Is that it? Is that all that's left on the map? Looks like it. The mage is going to put some moves here. Come back. Oh, the Dark Elves cometh with some spears. Come on, can you defeat these Reavers? You are the mighty great stag cavalry. Oh, he's going after them. Come on! Beat the Reaver, Cav! Come on! You can do it! They're skirmish cavalry! Okay, there we go. That's good. Okay, let's bounce over here. Just stay out of Larry's sight. We might get last man standing, which is pretty epic, but he's got way too many points. He probably got some really good breath attacks and things like that. All right, we're moving. We're moving and a grooving. One stag unit is holding firm. Our dreaded Great Eagle will prepare its final assault. How many great stags do we have left? 11. Oof. Okay, we got behind it. We get the charge. We might be able to kill Larry here. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah! Moral victory. I'll take it. GG. GG Elves. Maybe we'll cast that one later. Seems like a fun one. Random full health sword bros indeed. One sec, guys. Let me just check the settings here. Yeah, High Elf Goon Squad's really, really strong. They can like choose their battles. They can interfere. You're never like in a position where you're kind of stuck on your own. Orion was definitely a little bit of a disappointment there. 190. Stag Knights in the end ended up doing good, and when we trapped the dragons. Skirmish Cavalry were fine too. Let's see what Falcon. Yeah, Falcon 4600. Like, what is this Super Saiyan Larry on her bird? 4600 what? Must have been banishments. Must have gotten a huge banishment somewhere. Yeah, great value on the dragons too. For the Red Devil, the true hero of this game with Malice Darkblade. He deserves something for bringing Malice. Yeah. Oh my god, he went with Quad Bloat. Quad Bloat, dudes. Damn, what a hero. GG, well played. We got Contende Falcon, who is coming in for the next game. We'll do Troll Country. This will be the last one before we end the stream tonight, guys. They're real good. Hold on a sec. The dogs are just tormenting me so bad tonight. I just have no peace. Just none. All right. Do you want to go Empire? Who do we never play? We just saw Dark Elves. Could do some Bretonia too. Bretonia's always fun. Although I feel like being a little bit lazy with my micro, so we'll see what strategy we want to go with. Your bloat got a Black Guard unit? Oh hell yeah, no Kane. I'm glad a couple of the bloats were able to connect and do their piece. We could do the Barrow Legion too. The dreaded Barrow Legion. Let's go Dark Elves actually. I feel like playing some Druchii. That'd be fun. Dark Elves can be quite fun on this map. All right, I'll be back in 1 second, guys. So if you take out your own troops with the Bloaty Boy, do you get points? Rakarth? I guess we could do some Rakarth. That's fine. Well, you know, I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be a surprise one way or the other. So don't you worry. Don't you worry. So we got Greenskins, Empire, and Empire. So we have 2 Empire players. You guys want the What about Hellebron James? Come on, we can't forget about her. She's fun. Hellebron James. We actually, how can we do here? Okay, that's fine. Get 3 of you guys. Some of these. Oh man, this build's so haggard already. It is indeed a dreaded build. Okay, looks fine. You guys are gonna enjoy it. No, Kane, dude, I know. The Call of the Bloat. The Call of the Bloat is strong. It is truly a force of nature. Uh-huh. Get you, and then get some cheaper swords, which will kind of allow us to have a little bit of a wider force. Can we see some lizard limos? Man, there's so many memey units here to bring, huh? How do we decide on just a couple? That is truly the dilemma we're in. There's Medusas, there's just all kinds of shit. Yeah, well, we'll see. Yes, the Falcon did win last game. Yeah, he did. He did a good job. All right, that looks fine. Let's go ahead and cut one of you guys and then get a couple support units. Oh my god, the dogs are just scratching on the doors. Please have peace on me, Wookie. Alright, I think you guys will like this build. It's pretty fun. Certainly not the most competitive build in the world, but, you know, it does a piece. 5 Charybdis. Ooh, 5 Charybdis is some next level shit. Oh yeah, speaking of, make sure we have unit caps on. I was able to get Last Man Standing last game, but he got way too many points with his, must have been banishments or breath attacks like on big blobs before I was able to, you know, come back. Yeah, all mobile is definitely the most competitive way, like Scourge Under's mobility, like, you know, that kind of shit, but we got a fun build in store. You guys will enjoy it. I assure you. Through extreme memeage, all things are possible. I know they are. I feel like we should get like a Canade Assassin or something too. Canade Assassins just always do the trick. They're so good. Vampire Greenskins. Yeah, could see a Volkmar, could see the Volkswagen. Volkswagen would be a problem. He's always a problem though, so, you know, whatever. It's fine. Manscores, yeah. For sure. If you really want to win an FFA game, Wrathy, Double Manscore, Repeater Crossbow Cavalry, Scourge Runners, you know, but FFA is where you go to blow off steam. It's not where you go to, like, you know, occasionally, if I have to eat a hot dog as a consequence of an FFA, I will try hard, but, although I love hot dogs, but, you know. No gain in chat says, I had to watch all the elves farm you for points. Vampire Coast is kind of weird in FFA, because, like, yeah, you're slow, like, you can be poked at and, like, can't do much about it. If you bring artillery, people just either ignore you or swarm you. It's like, yeah, it's a hard situation. Yeah. All right, here we go. This build's pretty terrible. This build is pretty god-awful. I mean, we have the Kane front line, because we've been seeing a lot of Rakarth on my channel lately, so I'm like, all right, let's give Kane some love. We even have a Medusa shrine for you guys. A couple shades just to have some way to, like, shoot things and not be completely defenseless. A couple Dread Spears or Bleak Swords on the flank. Sisters of Singing Doom to Rampage. And then in the backfield we have Spears, Spears, and Spears. So yeah, certainly not like a cookie cutter competitive Dark Elf force for FFA, but it's got some... This build's got some soul. It's got some jams. Yeah. Hot Wings Chicken Wing FFA. That'd be interesting too. Yeah, I've been eating a bit of spicy food lately. I've been seasoning a lot of my food with cayenne pepper, and I really have been enjoying it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do it. Who knows? Yeah, it's we got some bare naked ladies. I mean, they're wearing some clothes, but all right. So Greenskins probably were happy to fight. Contende probably, he's going Midland, so it's going to be Toddy. What would Toddy bring? Anyone with like good infantry quality, we want to go, because we have like all these Kane buffs. We have like double altar chariots. It's not actually my birthday. No, my birthday is in July. All right, so this Empire army. Oh yeah, great swords. Give me that. Okay, let's go over there. We'll change our groups in a second. I'm just being super lazy. The Green Skin Army would be good too. They have Black Orcs, but it looks like they'll be battling the request here. So we'll go fight the Sigmarite forces here. Yeah, halberds, greatswords. That's all stuff that Sisters of Slaughter will massacre, like hardcore.
All shall die.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Food FFA stream, yeah, no, for sure. I enjoyed the hot dog stream. I thought it was very fun. Red Devil says I was on the army. Yeah, yeah, that was kind of the same thing. Like I couldn't catch the High Elf army last game, so I was like, all right, let's just go here and do our thing. This Empire army is kind of running from us, but it looks like they're going to turn around now. I think they're realizing they kind of have to fight us because some of the state troopers will be left behind. Hopefully, the fighting here takes a while. Yeah, looks like, what is it? Wow, this is a lot of Outriders here, really shooting into that Greenskin army. So what do we got? Manticore summon. Flock of Doom, yep, pretty standard. You better watch out, the dreaded Blood Rack Shine is coming with its Medusa eyes. That bar is getting closer and closer. You know, honestly, I don't know if Crone's good in multiplayer, like, really, really good. I haven't... Dark Elves is my weakest faction, overall. I'm not terrible at them, but I don't... Outside of, like, Soul Stealer abuse and Marathi, like, I don't really have that dynamic of a knowledge of the faction. Oh, check this shit out. If those halberds stay turned sideways, they'll get blasted pretty good. So the shades are currently invisible, which is cool, so they might think they're safe. Yep, let's go. Blast it. Shoot it.
Battle ready.
Shoot it.
Orders understood.
Keep going.
Onward.
Come on. There you go. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, let's get the fat jukes. Yeah, buddy. Look at those jukes. Got the moves. Move the shades up. We got burning heads as well. All sorts of options here. So we're just going to move in, and hopefully the altar can just keep juking, and we'll be fine. Alright, you guys go here, you guys go here. Let's get the crone bone going there as well. Shades can move up, they gotta shoot the wizard. And looks fine. Ooh, that is a lot of stopping power though, for sure. These are all huntsmen. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit tricky to get them. They're not like super like fluid to shoot at. Alright, let's get you guys back, get the witch elves back here, and get some spears back there as well. Our poor shrine is taking quite a bit of damage, but the ladies in the front should buzzsaw through pretty much everything. Alright, cool. So Shades is pretty much shooting. Making sure nothing crazy happens back here. We have the ladies to rampage too. Good, so we got through that. And you guys can go over here, and we can go here with you. Looks good. All right, this is a good start for us. Yeah, we're off to a good start. So we can attack with the halberds. And now, what are these greatswords? Yeah, greatswords should lose to Sisters of Slaughter pretty decisively. Not decisively, but I'm pretty sure you win that one. All right, let's move up, move up, move up. Our backline is secure. It looks like a Manticore summon has come in. Yeah, especially with the crone back there, with the crone bone. We'll give the Fury of Cain to those ladies, and they'll whip the shit out of those greatswords. Alright, let's keep going. Looks like they might be coming for the crone, but we have some support nearby. Burning heads will be coming off cooldown soon, too. We just gotta make sure the heavy cavalry don't get into our cookie jar. It's fine, crone's getting attacked, no problem. We can just pull into the other units here. Alright, Shades, keep ripping shots. Toddy regenerates, so I figure it's a little bit more efficient to go after the other targets. And yeah, the sisters are doing some great work. Alright, so let's get our Witch Elves, see if we can rampage this character off. Go in guard mode, keep ripping shots here. Oh, no, we don't want that. Now the sisters will lose, because obviously the support's there. We can go here and we can start shooting at the greatswords. Alright, rampage that Manticore, please. Thank you very much. Start hammering into the greatswords with the Shade Fire. It's good. It's alright, we have burning heads. Let's go ahead and just save our wins. Prepare one for the huntsman here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Sisters, unfortunately, a little bit kind of punished there in the backfield. Let's move up. Halberds are broken. Manticore is about to break too. And Shades, what do we want to shoot? I guess we just shoot at whatever we can hit, really. Let's not be picky. Go! Go, go, go! Push in! Burning head! No, he's on the move. It's going to be tricky. We'll just start fireballing that character. I'm not even looking at the rest of the battle, being so bad about it. Alright, these Empire Knights are a decent target too. Sisters of Slaughter are fighting pretty well considering how outgunned they are here. Alright, no magic to really use. Our altar is definitely going to go down here. That's okay though. Pretty good on points. We're in a solid second place here. And yeah, shoot the greatswords. Why not? Pull back our altars. Let's pull back to our shades. 7 seconds until a fireball's up. And now we need to move up some spears. Get the Witch Elves in position. And the crone needs to kind of hoof it out of there if she can. Where is that Amber Wizard? Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Overcast Fireball on him. Get in there, turn the altar around, use the Hydra ammunition to shoot.
Bleak swords.
And our spear position seems strong. Shades are so good in FFA. I really actually like them quite a bit. All right. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of forces coming. So now is the time where we can like kind of regroup. So let's just pull back here. Shades, how are they doing on ammo? What are these, like skirmishers? Oh, these are outriders. Okay, we can shoot outriders. That's fine. How are we doing on ammo too? Some Empire Knights certainly. Medusas by themselves suck because their line of sight is really, really poor. So they have some serious problems. Okay, we got some wins. The greenskins are coming. It looks like the battle is moving our direction. Our altars are in okay shape. Oh, it's all good. It just startled me. All right, let's move. Let's move. Yeah, what do the greenskins have? Okay, that's definitely a good burning head target. Okay, oh, Manscore summon. Okay, let's see if we can save our altar here. The Witch Elves might be able to rampage that thing off our altar, which would be really nice. How are the Shades doing? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so Burning Head is going to be a big thing for us here. Let's move the Shades out this direction. Pull the army back this way. Try and get out from under the greenskin engagement here. Keeping those guys in check. Huntsman getting some good work on our Shades. We don't want to be losing them. Manticore Summon should be wearing off here in a second. Although, yeah, he's going to get 1 or 2 more dives here. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about it. Alright, so Witch Elves, come and rampage. Crone, fight if you can, I guess. Just run through your infantry, I guess. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay. Empire definitely still has some elite infantry that we can potentially farm. Yeah, we're getting snipes now. The Crone is in trouble. I think the Goblin Great Shaman has its eyes set on Crone Bone. Does it give any leadership? I don't even know. Yeah, looks like the Crone's broken. Okay, so now all we have is our Haggard altar. And the Witch Elves, too. That's right, we can shoot up at him. That's pretty funny. Alright, let's go guard mode. Let's start ripping some shots. If we do get a landing toddy, perhaps we can land. Rampage that toddy. Okay, maybe we get toddy trapped here. Yeah, there's not... We'll just try it. See if we get lucky. Witch Elves are going in. We do get a burning head through the Empire army. Yeah, it seems to do okay, actually. Yeah, it looks like Toddy's going to get away. All right, let's regroup here. If it goes into the pig cav there, too, that'd be really nice. Ooh, that greenskin army is saucy, man. That army is pissed off. All right, so we're fighting. We're fighting the good fight. These are mostly greatswords. We have enough for another burning head shortly. Gonna keep pulling back. There's no way we're saving the altar characters. Let's just finish off those greatswords if we can. Vindictive Glare sniping very, very strong against Dark Elf casters. They have super low armor, so... what are these? Orc boys? Orc boys, Orc boys. Alright, so let's just get our infantry in. Man, they're all around us, though, and the Empire's flanking us also. We've certainly become the threat here that people want to feast on. Not threat, but I should say farm. Farm is a more accurate term. Shade's probably got some really, really good work in, though. Our caster's down for the count. There's no way it's surviving. We are in second, but I don't see anybody beating the greenskins. Unless, like a Last Alliance forms. That's probably the only way that could happen. Yeah, Toddy's forces are super beat up. It's pretty much just Toddy and, like, some Empire Knights. No, this is just vanilla, yeah. We usually don't do modded stuff too often. Occasionally we'll do, like, modded tournaments just to have some laughs and gaffs and all that stuff, but, yeah, so... That's it. That's it right there. All right, let's go ahead and unleash some volleys here on the Toddy, and got about a couple hundred damage, which is nice. Let's see if the Last Alliance is forming. Cult of Sigmar checking in. Nice. Hey, PREM, thanks for the 40. Really appreciate that. We're trying to survive this FFA. We're trying to get out from under the greenskins. We want the greenskins to fight the other players a little bit too. Alright, it's coming over here. Our leadership is all gone. The Crone Bone, Hellebron James did not stay the course. Alright, the Empire's doing some good backline pressure there, actually. Let's go ahead and go here. Move these spears up to intercept. Get these Witch Elves nearby, too. And you guys can actually go over the top. Okay, so we rip a couple shots, but it doesn't matter too much. Finish off those guys. Yeah, we got a couple bacon cav on the way out. That's nice. Must be pretty close to the edge of the map. Actually, not as close as you think. Hey, PRAM, really appreciate that. It is a proper walk coming for me. Certainly very disconcerting. If I could get some good shade volleys on that big beastie there, that would be really strong too. We do have terror out too from the Sisters of Singing Doom. It's kind of a cool thing. We'll see if we can get some like terror on these like haggard greenskin units here. The Empire is attacking from the north. The last alliance is officially formed. All right. Very good, very good. It is a proper wa. Shooting into the bacon cav, getting a couple picks here and there. Ammo's running very, very low. Sisters of Singing Doom need to get over here. I don't think the Empire is going to attack us. I think they're done. Contende and I are done battling for now. Move up, shoot the Goblin Great Shaman. Ooh, shit, there's a full health unit of Black Orcs over there. Ouch. Contende. Remember the last alliance. Okay, he's falling back here. What are these, Auror Night Goblins? Yeah, okay. Need to keep our shades kind of healthy. We can attack these Orc boys. These are just Orc boys. We need to get our sisters around the back to terror out them. Shades are coming, and these guys are coming. Quite curious to see the value that was accrued by the... yeah, even if we're just nearby, it should trigger some terror outs. All right. Start shooting at that Great Shaman. Actually, we can't even afford to. We just gotta hustle. At least we terror outed these guys off. See, works like a charm. Hey, all right, we might get a pick here on the Goblin Big Boss if he's not careful. Where's Toddy? Where is the Todd? We need his support. Oh man, this is not going to be good. This is going to end very badly. I mean, I can rampage something here, so let's go ahead, I guess, and just rampage you. The drums in the deep, they're coming from all angles. Okay, Shades get ripping a couple nice shots there, which is great. We rampage him. Okay. Okay, look at that. We broke some bacon. We terror. Oh, I think it's terror outs actually. Okay, yeah, so it's just a terror out. These Shades are out of ammo anyway, so we can just fight there with them. And then these guys can come. Start getting some shots off. Dread Spears are holding. Toddy in the distance is coming, but I think the dreaded Greenskins will win this one. Yeah, all right. We got a couple of shots there, which is nice. You can get some terror outs. Might be able to. Those Shades are definitely down for the count, though. All right, terror outs coming in. Sisters of Singing Doom proving to be a very, very strong unit here. See if we can get this rampage, this little goblin. Hey, Toddy's coming to help my spears now. That's good. Yeah, all right, all right. We're hitting home. We rampaged the little goblin. Have any spears or anyone coming back here that could help us? Spider is taking a bit of damage. We might actually open up the way for Toddy to be the last man standing, believe it or not. I guess we countercharge here because Shades do have a charge bonus. It's not great, but it's something. Yeah, we broke the little goblin character. Spears, look at this, man. The Dark Elves rally in the 4th quarter of the game. And now Toddy's going for the big spider. Suddenly the Greenskins' grip on this battle is waxing and waning here. I don't think there's any way we can win this. Yeah, Toddy will chase that character off. We mainly just have to stay ahead of the Empire. And our poor spears. Yeah, frickin' those Black Orcs too are no joke. As far as ammo goes, we have like a couple volleys left. Let's go get the Witch Elves over here, see what we can do. Yeah, still a lot of Black Orcs, guys. A lot of Black Orcs. Let's see it. Ammo on them is definitely worth it. Hopefully Toddy will keep chasing. Spears, form ranks! Other spears. Oh, those are Empire Spearmen. Okay, those aren't my Spearmen. The last of our ammo is used. We get about 200 damage there on the Black Orcs. But unfortunately, the Daka is now coming for us. The dreaded Daka. They have a lot of ammo, too. Okay, let's go around the top. Shades can get in there and fight the Night Goblins, because they'll do an okay job. Little Goblin Big Boss, I think, has been forgotten about, which is a boon for us. How are the Shades doing? Yeah, they're getting those Goblins down. That's nice. Let's go get some spears in there to support you. Shades can't really dodge that too well. Oh, come on, get him. All right, we're not going to catch that guy. He's too slippery. PREM, thanks again for the 40. Really appreciate that. And if you guys are joining the stream late, you can go back and check out the group stages that we had. Looks like they're charging us. Let's halt. Let's brace. Get that charge defense. Looks like it was too late. Kite the Black Orcs. We don't have to fight them. Shades are broken. All we really have are the Sisters of Singing Doom, who've probably done pretty well this game. Yeah, 1,000 values. Not bad. Not bad at all. How's life treating you guys? Where are you guys all from, out of curiosity? I'm curious what the composition of the late night crowd is compared to our regular streams
Quickly now.
that we usually have earlier in the day. Oh, there you go. I'm sorry. That's it. We actually did an okay job climbing back on points. You know, Toddy might be able to win this. Not the battle overall, because I don't think there's enough points left, but maybe we just let Toddy fight here. Just bide our time. Be the cunning Druki. It's most points earned, but anti-pony association. How it works is if you are the last man standing, you actually get extra points. You get like 2,500 or something, so it's really not bad. Washington D.C., Arizona, Texas, yeah, a lot of Americans here hanging with us. My fellow Americans. Sweden, oh wow, we got some late night Swedes, huh? Carter K, Portland, Oregon. Come and get a pint, brother, someday.
Death awaits.
Texas, Canada, Oklahoma, Alabama, damn. Got like all this. We got all the states covered. That's pretty cool. Egypt from Hamoud. All right, very cool. Germany. Some brave Europeans weathering the wee hours of the night. Contende says Turin help. All right, we're going in. On my way, Contende. We will hold the Black Orcs at bay. Cannot attest to how long we will hold, but we will try. And look at that. Got the double Mississippi coming in. Very cool, very cool. Toddy has become our new inherited legendary lord. The Witch Elves immediately annihilate those goblins, which is pretty metal for sure. Toddy's picking on that side of the formation. I think the Greenskins have too many points, though. I think they have too many. You just like don't want to give the Greenskins a square fight. Shades can get in there. Alright, he's pretty on point with his micro. He's not like Tobias celebrating his birthday with 9 beers. Hey guys, let's hear a round of happy birthdays for Tobias in chat. Alright, let's get in there and fight. Hey Carter K, by the way, thanks for getting me and so many others through the quarantine with our sanities. Hey, I got you, man. You know, just remember, you guys do the same thing for me. My sanity has been shaken lately with just life and this move and Wookiee just shitting all over our apartment here. So these are all things that help quite a bit. So now we need to kind of like be like, all right, Empire, we've done our part. The Greenskins just have too many points. Oh my God, mass terror out from Toddy. Can Toddy break the Black Orcs though is the question. I don't think so. Those guys are mean, man. Hey Carter, dude, seriously, thank you so much for those donations tonight. You're far too generous. Argentina from Blanca, very cool. I think my brother's actually dating someone from Argentina right now. Yeah. Alright, and Boris Todbringer is getting karate chopped by the Black Orcs. The Druki have rallied. We have to pretend like we're dead. We have to Palpatine them here. Toddy will take a leadership penalty, although I think he's going to farm us right now, which is smart. I would do the same thing. Though he better be careful not to do it in the trees here, because if he does, then he's going to take a penalty. Orc archers there are a good target for him. Yeah, his leadership's tanking now? Yep, he has to land.
Cold-blooded killers.
We're hiding in the trees and waiting for Toddy to attack, because we can't attack him, so Toddy's going to have to make up his mind. I'm so proud of Boris. I need those dread spears to sort of healthy ones. Oh, you're in trouble. You got to come and get it. Do I still have a chance? Not really. Alright, we'll move out of the trees. Carter says you're the only creator on YouTube I donate. Hey, man. I appreciate that. That makes me feel very special. Alright. Toddy, oh, we're taking some shots, unfortunately. Our poor Witch Elves are about to shatter. Yeah, see, everything's shattering now. Toddy's going to have to get in there. Alright, let's go assist the Todbringer. Ride out. Ride out and meet them. But secretly, the Dark Elves just want points, but we're coming for it, Toddy. No, Toddy's going to lose to those Black Orcs. If we just let Toddy fight, he would lose. Black Orcs are just so hard to break. Here we go. Ride out and meet them. No, Toddy, don't leave right as the reinforcements get here. We're supposed to work together. No. Okay, cycle charging, that's fine. I don't feel as bad now. Go, mighty dread spears. Show them the spears of the Witch King. I love how they like spin the spears and like whack them with the blunt end. Or with the oh man, he just I come and help you and you terror out me. Look at this shit. Come on now. Oh my guys will come back, we'll see. Even if Toddy wins, it's not enough. The Greenskins will still win. They got a lot of points. They must have really done quite well against Requisite here. Against the basic Empire. Regular Empire forces. Maybe I'll be the last man standing. I don't think so. Toddy's not going to get those Black Orcs low enough. All right, Spears. Rally back. The dreaded terror routes. Let's go. Look at this epic shot. Hold on. We can get you guys a cinematic shot. So we'll give an attack order. Oh, come on, Toddy. Break the Black Orcs. Break them. We're coming back. Oh, it's so close. Toddy's broken. Here we go. Cinematic. Oh, this is pretty cool, huh? Ooh, that did not look like a good start for my guys. Yeah, you know, this cinematic camera is so awkward. Yeah, this one's over. I don't think Toddy's coming back. That was a really good FFA though. That was fun. Where was Toddy when the Westfold fell? Yeah. Thanks a lot, Gondor. I know. Well, to be honest, I was Gondor a little bit there too. I kind of like hid in the trees when he could have used my help, but it was for my selfish desires. FFA cast. That one deserves a cast. The ending was very epic. There was some politics. I think that was great. All right. Let's take a look. Let's break it down. Cronebone, the mighty Crone Hellerbron, amassing 319 value. 791 here. Sisters did good. You know, this one got 1,000. Other ones did okay. Shades, awesome. Dude, Shades, every time I bring them in FFA, always do good. Shades are just so money. Aside from that, yeah, mainly the Shades are the only thing in my army that did well. For the dreaded Pef Jeppin here, 4,600 on his Spider. Oh, damn. Hey, well played, Contende. We tried. We tried, but the dreaded Greenskins were too much. Dude, yeah, it's basically just his... Oh, man, his board... 1,200, 700... That's some seriously high-performing Greenskin cavalry there. Toddy was a beast at 22, of course. Great Swords did their piece. He got some really, really nice nice Huntsman volleys on my forces. And alas, Volkmar tried. He brought a ton of cool units, but probably wasn't able to protect them all. Hard to say. All right, guys. That is it for today's stream. In summary, if we take a look here, where is the Group P updates? Let me go and do this. Or is it here? Here it is. So this is a summary of today. If we look at those who have advanced, you can see Hadries and Zero will be advancing if you missed the early group stages. Those bad boys will be advancing on, and the other two will be eliminated. So that's just kind of a rundown. Thank you guys so much for joining. I know it was a weird time. We'll do more late night streams. I think it's fun. Folks who usually can't catch the other ones are able to join these every now and then, so I'll try and do them often. Dude, and yeah, special thanks to you, Carter, man. Your donations were insane tonight. Thank you so much, man. And hopefully we helped get you through your shift. I know it was only 2.5 hours, but yeah, you know, it was a fun 2.5 hours. It wasn't, dude. I know the Spider was crazy, crazy good that game. So thanks to Carter, PREM for the Fat 40, Ant-Man, RZ for the tenor, Derek Young, Carter again, RZ, Carter again, Lich 109, Aaron R, Chaotic Paradox for the $5. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed me losing in chess. Cab 007, Ephraim Va, Como Topic, Carter K, Meloria, Joe Leonard, Gannon Patton, Hannibal, Karatikin, thank you for the Fat 20, the Cheese Stew for the 20 as well. Dude, oh my god, you guys are so freaking generous. Clint Bob, Michael O'Connor, Carter, Melody Wallace, a new member here on the channel. The Park Mojian is a new member on the channel as well, or Parkosman, and Oak Pokemon Professor, Oiva, and iPhone Kyle. Jeez, man. Dylan Lockwood, Nicholas, Morgan Thaler, and Carter K. King Edge is all closing it up. All right. Thank you, guys. Aces, that was a fun stream. Late night action. I'm going to go hang out with my wife and clean up Wookiee's diarrhea, or what's left of it, if I missed any. That's my night. Hope you guys have better plans. But that's it. Yep. Rados are advancing. Deathmaster, led by Hadries, with a strong 3-0 sweep. We'll be seeing him in the next round. All right, guys. Thanks again. Appreciate you all. Stay safe. Avoid Nurgle's Plague. Spend time with your loved ones. All that sort of good stuff. Cheers, guys.